It started.
8 points.
Okay, so welcome to Monday Night Scion, a game of epic adventure and mythic tales in the modern world. So a couple weeks ago, the group met up in a diner, and after some playful banter, they saw a couple of people being assaulted by a group of bikers outside, and so they went to their rescue, and through rescuing them, some people were a little bit more lethal than others, and the authorities were called on the party. So the group had to escape with the people they had rescued, who they found out was a driver and one man named Mr. Brunner. In traveling across the country, they were chased by another group of bikers. This one headed by a group of centaurs with lower bodies as motorcycles instead of horses. So after a huge roadside battle with the truck being flipped, the group has now stopped and is surrounded by these bikers, with one who seems to be the leader talking to the party. So before we get started, we'll go through with introductions. So we'll start right from the top with Asmo.
So I'm Asmo. I'll be playing Rory O'Sullivan, son of Lou Lemfada, and overall hothead and melee combat expert.
So my name's Bexon, and I'll be playing Elwyn. She's the daughter of the god of justice Anubis. As such, she was the perfect child in every foster home she had growing up, often too perfect. Unable to comprehend the do as I say, not as I do, she finds it uncomfortable to see the bending of rules, or worse, someone being overwhelmed by numbers, regardless of how much they may deserve a beating. Though for all her stringent traits, she might find that some things are worth finding the gray area for.
My name's Karnas, and I'll be playing Kieran O'Callahan, the son of the Morrigan, goddess of death. A paramedic who found his life rather unsettling when all of his patients died on him. Moved to the United States and now travels across the United States on his motorcycle and faithful hound Maeve.
I'm Magical Pixie Dust, and I'll be playing Lulu, who will be the daughter of Athena. Not very sociable with some people, but whenever needed, I will speak. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Can heal. Generic.
Alright, I'm Santana, and I will be playing Bo Peep. He is a son of Poseidon. He was a naval officer before this. He's currently on leave, and he's traveling with his horse. I forgot the horse's name, but we'll remember it later.
Is it Bucephalus?
No, it's probably like Jeb the horse. And he plays the fiddle. Not very well, though. He tries, though. He tries really hard. That's back to you, Tasty.
Aha. So when last we left off, the truck had been flipped over after the wheels were shot out. Rory O'Sullivan was on top, spinning his spear, and prepared for a battle, as was everyone else, when one of the bikers stepped off and pulled off his helmet, shook his hair out a little bit, and asks the party, "What is going on?"
Did he ask for our help? Like, he's like...
That's what he did. It's been a couple weeks. I need your help.
Fine. So,
Well, you got a funny way of showing it, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, you normally don't shoot the people you're trying to get help from.
Sit back, Rory. Something's going on here, and I don't like it.
I ignore all the banter, and, like, I remember I had run over to my pack and was, like, freaking out over it, you know, in a rare sign of emotion, and, I kind of stumbled to my feet and walk over towards, the guy who just spoke, and, like, fall on my knees, and I was like, unfortunately, some things have caused me to make poor decisions that is very unlike me, and I, like, grimace in pain, like, it's, like, physically hurting me that I, like, you know, shot first and didn't even ask questions later.
Are you sure you don't want a Snickers? I still have a Snickers.
I just shoot you a death glare, and I look back at him and like, I owe you a debt, and I just like bow my head.
He's like, oh, that's.
When this is happening, I walk up and I'm like, shut the fuck up. You don't know these bastards anything. They shot
Yeah, you're a little
first.
overzealous here.
And the main guy's laughing. It's kind of, it's all right. No one of importance was lost. And just remember, no one shot first. I think someone drove off the bat someone else shot first, and someone drove out of the motorcycle with a spear, intent on harming a few of my friends here.
Your biker friends back at the diner
Who?
caused this.
I don't think they're the same people, Rory. Just saying.
What's your name, Centaur? I'm Kieran O'Callahan, son of the Morrigan, and I demand you name yourself.
Well, the guy looks at his legs, kind of slaps him, and steps off his bike, walks up, and sticks his hand out and says, I'm no centaur, but you can call me Sam.
I'm Bo. You want
So
a
what the
Snickers?
fuck are you people doing outside of a brony convention?
And he looks around.
Clasp Sam's hand.
He shakes it warmly, and he looks around, and there's no convention of that sort in the area, but perhaps if you come back to where we're staying, you can see what I mean when I say I need a little bit of help.
What was the douchebag's name who was driving the truck who we were with?
Yeah, is the truck actually flipped over, or are we just...
It's on its side right now.
Is he dead?
I'm gonna go check on the driver and his passenger. Just to make sure.
I'm not gonna let go of Sam's hand. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna squeeze down a little bit.
Actually, if you remember, when I crawled out on top of the truck, you assholes shot at us before I even got on my bike.
What's your strength?
Mine?
Yes.
5 with 1 epic.
Oh, it's the hand-crushing test?
Yeah, he doesn't move at all from that.
Oh, jeez.
He kind of smiles and squeezes back, and it's a little bit painful.
All right, Sam. Before we go anywhere with you, you're gonna be needing to answer some questions.
He nods and says, I'll do my best.
Like, why the fuck you shot at us?
While they do that, I'm walking around to go check on the people in the front.
And I move off
Regardless
to
of
the side of the
shooting-
dirt with the side of the road
point
with
of
my
order,
pack.
they did shoot first.
They shot at the truck, Rory. They weren't necessarily aiming for us.
I was on top of the fucking truck. Did you not see me?
I don't think they're expecting people to be walking on top of trucks. It's not exactly everyday behavior.
While they're bickering, Tasty, how's the cab look? How are those people doing?
They're very, very shaken up. Mr. Brunner currently has a trickle of blood coming down his forehead, but he's kind of shaking around. What's going on?
I growl and step right up behind behind Bo Peep, and grab the driver by the shirt and bring it to my face and just like, you better have a damn good reason why I just shot at these people.
Okay. Simmer down,
my
short
God.
stack.
He's quite surprised. It's like I just drove the truck. What happened?
All right. Okay. Let's get everybody out of the cab. Make sure nobody's, dying here. Have a Snickers. It'll be great. Sponsored by Snickers. And let's simmer down over there. Let's not shoot any more people. Just saying.
I just drop him to the ground and walk away.
Okay, you could put down a little
What the fuck is
nicer.
wrong with you?
All right.
You're not even here, Rory. What are you talking about?
So,
Yeah,
in front talking to bike.
Bo Peep, Mr. Brunner kind of looking around, and is like, is my cargo all right?
I looked okay for the most part. I mean, it's a statue. It's kind of...
I mean, we
That
haven't
hefty.
looked
Question.
since
What
it
happened to
fell
the
over.
statue?
We haven't looked.
As far as I'm aware, it's still back there.
So,
I
Miss-
cut off the straps holding the tarp over the statue and just like yank it off. I'm done. To see what it is.
What the fuck?
Oh, didn't we
we
do
do
that
that earlier?
Yeah, I thought we did that
Yeah,
last
we did that
session.
last
Right, never mind.
Because
It was
remember, we
yeah,
tried
it's
to
a
push it
giant
out of the
centaur.
truck for some
It's
reason.
got like a... No.
Right.
You tried to pull the sword that it
And it
had
was
out.
really, really hefty.
Yeah, and you also tried to get the sword, and the sword.
All right, Miss. All right, Brenner,
Never mind.
right? Brenner,
Mm-hmm.
Brenner man. All right,
That
all
is
right,
me.
Cool. Well, let's take a mosey around and let's have a little powwow with the rest of the group.
Oh,
I kind of like
thank you
usher
so
him
much.
along. Yeah, no problem.
Sam, my question is this. What the fuck is this Mr. Brenner done that you're chasing him for?
He looks at him and just, oh, he looks like someone who I knew a long time ago. I wasn't chasing him. I just came to an employer of mine, a friend, said that I should take a look at this truck and escort it to Cleveland. And I heard that there would be a group of powerful individuals that could possibly help me.
Escort a truck by shooting at it.
Who shot first?
You did.
Regardless, at this point, we're all friends
There's no
here, right?
regardless.
No, out
A
of
little
character,
bit.
point of order, do any of us remember what actually happened originally?
Yes,
Yes.
I do. I remember exactly what happened. So we heard the roar of motorcycles. I looked out, saw the group, climbed up on top of the truck. As I was going back to talk to you guys, they shot at us. And
To be
bullets
fair-
bounced off the truck.
To be fair, at the
Stacy?
truck stop, I did
He's
shoot
right.
one of them in the chest.
Okay.
No, I'm 100% right.
No, he is right, but again,
But wasn't the cab still down, or the back of the truck still down when that happened? So
No,
it was up
my
at that point.
truck was open.
was it up?
But Rory wasn't
Okay.
in it. He was on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Either way.
So they
Back in
100% shot first at us.
Either
Well-
way, nobody got hurt besides a couple of them. So let's simmer down. No need to yell or be angry.
Are we
or
still out of character or
feisty
going back
little
into
Irishman.
character?
Oh, I'm
Back
out
in
back in
character.
character now.
Okay.
No need to
I'm
be
just
feisty
sitting on the
little
ground.
Irishman.
Meditating.
And she can be all mopey. That's fine. We'll handle this.
I just look up at Bo Peep. You
These are
saw
not
that
answers
Snickers
I'm,
bar?
Yeah, I just gotta
Happy.
flip it over.
They're not even
got plenty.
fucking answers. He just says,
know they're not.
"Oh, some mysterious man hired me to come check out the powerful people on the truck." Herda.
Let's put it this
Answer
way,
the
Sam.
fucking question before I cut
You
your
want
head
help
off.
from us?
I would
You
like
need
some
to
help.
answer, and straight.
I'll answer as straight as I can. He smiles, and you see some of his teeth are kind of crooked, making his point a little bit moot.
I know a really good dentist back in Baltimore. I could recommend him to you if you really want.
I'll check him out when I'm in the area.
I can
Yeah,
fix
his name's
teeth
Orion.
right
He's
now.
a really nice guy.
Oh,
Tasty.
Hmm?
What would I roll if I had suspicions that this guy wasn't entirely mortal and I wanted to perhaps try to figure out what exactly he is?
That maybe be occult.
probably.
Hold on, I might have something. I might have something for this.
I mean, if it's a cult, I have a cult.
Hold on, I lost my character sheet. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm. Also, for people who are watching the stream, this is going to be really interesting because it's just capturing my entire monitor, so I'm just flipping back through PDFs right now trying to figure out this stuff.
I mean, would it be like? I would
Well,
think it's a cult.
I don't have a cult, so would I just roll straight hits?
Is it
give
a
me-
knack? I think I have a knack.
It might be a knack to just know right away.
Yeah. Okay, I've got stench of guilt, subliminal warning, and benefit of the doubt. So I think stench of guilt would apply
Well,
here.
that would be if he's lying, but we're trying
Right.
to figure out what he is.
Mhm.
Well, we know he's a centaur. I'm just trying to tell
No,
him
he's
he's
not-
not a centaur.
not.
This dude is not a centaur.
He's Sam.
Sam's not a centaur. So can I roll wits plus occult to try and tell what he is?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 dice with.
I'm
An
rolling straight
automatic
wits, and I
success.
got nothing.
No.
Well, I got one, because I have epic wits. But... Or would that be
Nice.
So I got 1, 2, 3 successes.
2?
I actually have really
Oh,
high.
because
occult.
I have an epic wits.
Oh, an epic, okay.
Well, what are you trying to figure out about him?
Like, can I figure out what sort of mythos he's from?
Is he Fey, and is that why he can't answer straight?
No, he's not
That's a
Fey.
good question.
But with this roll with 3 successes, can I like figure out what type of mythos he's a part of? Or is that too specific?
I think it's a bit too specific because you're kind of just like, okay, this is the dude.
Okay, then
Like you don't really have, you're not really like looking at anything
like,
about him.
Can I tell like how much more than human he is? Like whether he's just sort of like a little bit extra
Like,
powerful,
if he's
whether
or,
we're,
like, a
whether
full
we're
creature?
dealing with like an actual like
Titan spawn.
demigod, Titan spawn, what have you.
Sure. Looking at him, you can sense that there's actually a large amount of divine power flowing through him.
He might be a full god. I doubt it.
Not full god level, but pretty
Like,
like
is
getting
he-
on,
Wait,
like getting
no,
close to
human
it.
blood?
Are we talking about like Scion level or like similar to us or more powerful?
He's
Well-
if like you guys are at the bottom area and then there's like full god, he's kind of in the like on the upper third.
Demigod then.
Okay.
Okay.
Upper third.
Anyway.
Yeah, so
So-
right before becoming like pretty close to becoming a god, like,
Okay.
but not
so
quite
I
there.
look over at the others and I say, listen, as much as I want to punch this fucker's teeth out, I don't think that we really stand a chance of doing that. So we might have to listen to what he has to say.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
we've
The
been trying to
Irishman
do.
speaks sense. Ah, wonderful.
He kind of crushed my hand a little bit, and that's a scary thing. So
You
I
gotta hit
just
the gym harder,
stand
bud.
up and walk over to him.
can
And
I
can
just
I run
punch him
a
across the jaw?
manipulation plus
Yes, do it.
a manipulation plus my investigation to determine, or like what would I? Yeah, manipulation and investigation to try and filter out exactly what it is, like who sent him here.
Well, he hasn't told us anything.
Yeah, like like if you're like through a
I'm
series of
trying to like,
questions.
suss it out. Yeah, yeah. Do I roll that or?
Yeah.
Or we could just run the fuck away.
I don't know how to roll this.
We don't have a working vehicle.
If
I do.
I think I could help out with this a little bit, he says, and he kind of looks. He kind of
Lifts the truck up.
He doesn't lift the truck up, but he motions to a couple of the centaurs, and he kind of whispers a few things in their ears, and they drive around to the other side of the
Not
truck.
the ones with the broken arms and displaced
Can-
fingers and shit.
Nope.
Is there like a
But
highway
they
sign or
they
something?
throw a few ropes or a few hooks that kind of get into the side of the truck, and they just start. You just hear their engines rev up, and they start to pull away. Is that 2 successes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Can
he
I
looks
help with the truck.
sure. So he looks at you,
Remember,
smiles.
The truck has a couple blown out tires.
Smiles and says, "Oh, a little birdie just told me that I should come over and help."
I got 3 successes.
All right, yeah.
To
So
help with the truck.
to help with the truck. So after a series of pushes and pulls, before you start coordinating with the centaurs, the truck almost crushes your foot. But then you coordinate with the bike tars who are pulling on the other side and manage to lift the truck so it's right side up. And you hear a squeal of dismay from the back.
Wait.
Oh, my horse is still back there, isn't
Oh
he?
yeah.
Hey, Jeb, you doing okay, bud? Jeb. Come on out. Come on. Come eat some grass. Alright.
I asked the head centaur if he knows what this statue in the back of the trailer is for, or what it is.
He looks at it, raises an eyebrow when he sees it, but just shrugs his shoulders and says, "Looks like a family heirloom to this fine fellow." And you guys can see now in the back that the squeal of dismay before wasn't actually from the horse, but it's from Mr. Brunner, who is checking over the statue and is now pinned to the side of the truck's cabin. Not in any not hurt at all, but just kind of pushed up against it because of the writing with the movement.
Can I run perception to see if he's like avoiding the truth with the statement?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and determine if like he knows. Obviously, he knows more than he says he does, but if he'd be willing to say anything too. So I don't know what modifier do I put on that.
Well, do you have?
It's an automatic success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I submitted it, but it
Do it
didn't
again.
show up.
Do
I
it
will
again.
do it again.
Just do it again.
Just do it!
While she's working... Oh,
There
there we
you
go. Never mind.
Oh wow, my
So
rolls
you get
tonight.
2 successes.
So he doesn't seem like he's lying at all, actually.
Is there like a road sign anywhere nearby?
Not
Like-
that you can see.
Where,
we're just,
where
like,
are, do we know?
Are we in the middle of
approximately-
like the highway or what? Like what's going on right? Like
We're
distance
in
We were
wise?
headed to what? We were
Pittsburgh
headed
and
to-
Cleveland,
Cleveland.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Cincy, one of the two.
I thought we were
They're going to
to
Cincinnati,
No, we were going to
Columbus. Yeah,
That's
Columbus.
too many C cities.
Well, we would have to head through the northeast and then down south first.
Yeah.
Well, we were headed on. I forget the highway. I looked it up last time, but we were headed to Columbus.
70, I think.
Probably 70 or 80. Yeah.
Yeah. I just look at them all and suggest that we accept their help to get to the nearest city where we can have a sit down and talk about what's going on. Because while I'd love to help them, I don't quite trust them.
I
So-
agree. I want to hear more before I agree to do anything.
So Sam nods and points at two of the centaurs. And says, "Charles, Elvis, help out these fine people with their vehicle problem." And so they go over to the.
I cough. That you caused.
Oi, don't hold these petty things. I can't remember the word right now. I just got shook around to
Grudges?
the back of a truck. Thank you. I didn't
Kieran
have my
starts
Snickers
humming
today
Ain't
either.
Nothing but a hound dog.
I can play that on the fiddle on the way back.
Oh god.
So the bike tires actually go and they fix up the truck wheels through a little bit of magic. And as you guys set out, you hear a small thing, a small word from the back as well. Little help, and Mr. Brunner is still pinned to the side of
I
the
jump into
cabin.
the back, and do I have to roll something to help him out? Or can
No,
I help him
you
out?
can just help him out.
Alright, so I help him
Really?
out, and I bow my head slightly, and I apologize for my behavior earlier. I am not quite myself today. And just
Again
walk
with
away.
the bowing, you know?
Jeez, just a
ease up,
pushover.
princess. We're okay.
So he taps
Well,
your.
when your father's Anubis, you can then talk to me about being respectful.
So he pats your shoulders and says, "The extra, it's all right. From a scion of the Egyptian pantheon, you're very kind." And just steps out and goes around to the cabin.
I'm gonna stop Brenner before he walks out of the back
Whoa.
of the truck.
Whoa. That's a lot of words you're throwing around there.
I think he just insulted my pantheon.
I think he did too. But, you know.
Alright, Brenner. I didn't trust you to begin with. And now this. So, you're gonna sit here, and before we leave, you're gonna answer some very pointed questions.
He looks at you, kind of shrugs his shoulders. "Well, this mess seems to be all my fault. So, how can I help you?"
Who's that?
Who's who?
The giant.
The statue. It's obviously of somebody, so who is it?
Oh, I think a smart individual like yourself would know.
I think
That
maybe you're
wasn't an
overestimating my
answer.
intelligence and
I-
underestimating my patience.
I've done
Can I
both of
roll?
those things
Can I
already.
roll? Can I roll some occult to see if I know who it is?
Mm-hmm. Well, he kind of smiles a little bit at the intelligence quip that you just said, and just asks, "How many famous
what?
centaur
The
do you
target
know?"
number? What's the target number? 8,
7.
7.
7, or 8? Oh, so I got 2 successes.
So you know that it's probably a
don't have-
statue of a famous centaur, but you're not coming up with any names.
Anyway.
It's not like what's his name? Chiron?
Kieran? Chiron? Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The trainer of heroes?
Yeah. Chiron?
Kairos? Something like that. Is that
It's Chiron.
Is
That's how you say it.
that who I think it is, or do I not know?
No, that's who it is.
Oh, sweet! Yes!
Mhm.
Oh, I'm like, oh shit! It's the guy who did all the training. It's the guy who they replaced with the goat in that Disney flick.
He laughs a bit at that.
There's a Disney flick.
Yeah, you know about Hercules with the little Danny DeVito, I think, played it, but originally it was some centaur fuck. I can't remember the name.
I'll be damned.
I would have
Is that
preferred
really
Danny
Chiron?
DeVito.
He nods at this. It's a statue of Chiron. Been passed through
You
my
mean-
family for many years.
Are you talking
That's
about
not
Phil
what
and
I asked, Brenner.
Well, in the Disney movie, it
Phil
was
and
Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
In the Disney movie, it was Phil, but originally the trainer of heroes was actually a centaur named Chiron. So they got that part a bit wrong.
The Satyr is Phil.
Yes, but
The bigger question.
The satyr's Phil. The statue is Chiron.
Why do you have that? Just curious.
Oh, I told you it's been in my family for years.
And
very
your
suspicious.
family is
Brenner
who?
doesn't sound like a Greek name.
Sounds rather German, as a matter of fact.
Are you a Nazi?
Oh, jeez, that's a little late. You're a little late on that boat.
Not really. It is the Millennium Empire, remember? And I was born not long after those fucks moved out of France, so I know all about it.
He's laughing at the Nazi comment.
Did you see that movie Monuments Men? That was a good one.
Where do you have all this time to watch these movies? Are you just sitting around on your ass all day, or what?
No. It's when the dour fuck over there. It's when Kieran goes and does his business. Every once in a while, I'll catch a flick.
In any case, I think we should go with
we move on.
these
Yeah.
new
I need
centaurs.
food for my. I'm
Backpack,
hungry.
right? Now, you need food for your backpack.
I just glare at you.
I've got
So-
some great jade oolong from Japan.
So
we should
anyway,
go set up.
we can
It's
talk
alright,
about
Edwin.
the
I'll
pony
keep them away
later.
from you. It'll be fine.
Right now, we should get off the road, especially since there was, shooting and a big truck accident. We might not be alone here for very long.
It's a good idea, especially coming from you.
Shut the fuck up.
So you guys all
Kieran.
pack up into the truck. In the various places that you were.
I'm gonna ride Maeve. I'm not gonna get into the truck.
I'm gonna ride my bike.
Okay.
I'll stay in the truck.
So
Do you want to hear more fiddle? I'll play more fiddle.
you guys start riding. Santana, are you going to play a little bit more fiddle?
Of course I'm going to play a little more fiddle for...
Make a
one
performance
minute.
check.
Oh god, I don't even think I have any performance. Alright, cool. This
Is
is
my
great.
dog gonna bite him if he's really bad?
No, your dog's kind of doing off-tune howling to it.
So is that
Yes.
charisma and art?
Yeah.
Cool, I just have charisma.
The pipes are playing.
Can we just
Oh,
like
that's
teleport
two.
there?
It's a moderate fiddle playing, like nothing too special.
I'm slowly getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right? Don't you think that was better than last time, Ellen? No, you look really okay.
So as you guys,
Can we do a ride or?
I just look like I'm strongly considering walking there.
I mean
control plus dexterity to determine how awesome we are riding on our motorcycles.
yeah, go for it.
0,
Okay.
0, 0, 0, 0.
So you guys are riding with the motorcycles, and actually a few of the bike tars are with you guys, and they're watching what you're attempting to do.
I get an explosion.
3.
So both you guys are riding pretty well, popping a wheelie here or there. And a few of them are just are not paying any attention, just kind of looking straight, following Sam, who's on the furthest motorcycle ahead. But actually, a couple of the motorcyclists who are still alive, and a couple of the bike tars are actually watching you and grinning. And one of them, kind of reaches a hand up and tips his helmet at you guys.
So what type of bike does Sam have? Is it a road bike or like a Harley?
Classic high rider Harley, handlebars way up past his head.
Oh, big old chopper.
Uh huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up and be like, "That's a nice bike you got there."
He nods.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. Yeah, ride along, blah blah blah.
So after a couple hours of riding, you pull up to a kind of a mix between a gas station and a garage. There's a large parking lot on the right with more bikes filling there and a few people moseying around. A big garage kind of in the center of this area. And a gas station all the way to the left.
What did they do with the really effed up bike tars?
If you look behind you, you can see that he's kind of trying to keep up with his arm, just kind of lying limp at his side.
So we're just at a roadside gas station. There's no like forest or.
Well, there's a
Not the
forest
pond.
about 150 feet back from the road.
Is there like a pond?
No ponds.
No pond. All right.
Is there a
Well,
pond behind the gas station that would probably be polluted?
If there is a forest, when we get off, I'm gonna whisper to Maeve, "Go get yourself something to eat, girl. I got a feeling it might not be the best idea to show yourself around here today."
All right.
and
So
I-
Maeve
I-
goes
I
off.
point to Jeb. Jeb's the we're going with Jeb now.
Okay.
I'm like Jeb, go with the wolf. Go be
Yeah,
horse.
go get eaten by the wolf.
Jeb handles himself just fine.
So yeah, Jeb
I'm
kind
not
of
concerned.
shuffles a little bit, trots a little bit behind the parking line, just starts grazing.
Yay! All right, cool. Ooh, they might have more Snickers, so I'm gonna go into the gas station and try to procure more Snickers.
I follow him to try and find beef jerky.
There's a plethora of roadside food. All of the above actually is there.
I buy a
Is there
suspicious
anything
amount
not
of beef
roadside?
jerky.
Anything fresh or
Nothing fresh.
cooked?
So is this?
There's a few hot dogs that are kind of rotating in in one of those 7-Eleven kind of grills.
Does this appear
I'll
to
buy 'em all.
be like the centaur? Like, do they like? We're riding up with some fucking centaurs to a gas station.
Yeah, no one at this gas station is actually reacting very much. They kind of look at you guys once you pull in, but they don't do any over the top reactions to the bike tars who have showed up as well.
Are
So
we
I
in Ohio, or
whisper.
are we
I
still in
whisper
Pennsylvania?
to
You're in Ohio at this point,
Sam.
so
I
no
kind of
whisper,
about 2 hours outside of. Were you going to Cincinnati or Cleveland?
Cincinnati, I think is.
No,
where
we were going to
go through.
Columbus.
Columbus? Okay. Too many C's.
I
So,
said this earlier. Yeah.
I nudge Sam. I go, "Are you doing something fancy, or are these people used to you?"
He just shrugs his shoulders. A little bit of both.
I'm not complaining.
I'm gonna walk over. Do you have any whiskey in this joint?
The bike attendant, or sorry, the gas attendant, shakes his head, says,
I was asking
we have-
Sam, actually.
"Oh, Sam. Well, Sam has. I have a few bottles myself."
You don't
What
want to be
exactly-
drinking that swill though.
Whiskey's whiskey
I-
there,
I-
son.
And I pull out a bottle from my bag. I'm like, I got this while I was over in Ireland. You can have
Are we
it.
back outside? Or are we still in the
You're
gas
just
station?
carrying Irish whiskey around in your bag.
Now you're
From
back
the
outside
homeland.
after
Okay.
they have this conversation.
I
course.
open like several of the bags of beef jerky and just dump it in my backpack. And so the other one's in a pocket on the
Oh my
outside.
God.
Well,
There's
there,
a big
Bo.
old rustling and like chomping sound from in the backpack.
No,
Yes.
no, it's not.
I have to say, I'm not real keen on your fiddling, but I like you.
So Mr.
mean,
Brenner
yeah.
actually has stepped out and saw this and raises his eyebrow at you. And Sam kind of chuckles a little bit and asks, "Well, what do you have in that backpack there?"
Oh,
I
this
just look up.
backpack? Oh, her backpack. My
my
backpack.
backpack, or are you talking to
Way
me or
more
Pete?
exciting.
Yeah,
We both
beef jerky
have-
backpack.
Okay. I just look up and say something very special.
So Mr. Brenner nods, but Sam isn't satisfied. Kind of folds his arms, says, "Well, what is something special?" and kind of walks over. And
I've got
I
an
do-
idea.
I close
we-
the top of it and kind of hold it close to me.
When he
I
does
do
this,
believe we
when he
have
does
other-
this, I say, "I've got an idea. Why don't you tell us who told you about us, and we might be a little bit more willing to share information with you."
I told you, a little
Let's-
birdie.
Aye.
Well, let's have
and
a
the little
seat.
birdie
Let's
can
have.
fly
Does this
right up
birdie
your
have a
arse.
name?
Oh, it does have a name, but it's very
Are
difficult
we
to
still in
pronounce.
the gas station?
Still, you guys are in the parking lot of the gas station.
All right. I was about to say.
So, we're not gonna be talking in this fucking parking lot, are we? You got some place to actually do business.
At
He
this
nods
point,
and
I
kind of
think-
gestures over to the garage, and it leads you and steps inside.
Well, let's all have a seat. Let's all have a drink. Let's all discuss the matters at hand.
So
Kieran, if you would.
Sam
Or
sits
some-
down at
this
the kind of the one of the back room tables. There's a bunch of books on top, letter keeping. There's the walls are lined with different parts for motorcycles and cars. Kind of the standard repair shop affair. So Sam sits down and gestures at the seats at the 3 seats around the table. Not a very big table, not a very big room.
I'll stand.
I will as well.
I'll sit. I'll gladly take a seat.
Well,
I
there's
sit,
not
but
enough
kind of
seats
near
for
the door,
everyone, so.
Okay.
and I kind of glance at it nervously, keeping my backpack close.
All right. So he sits down, and the smell of oil and stuff is kind of much thicker on here than the rest of the station. So he looks at you all and says, "Well, see, I've been meaning to ask you. I need a little bit of help with a little problem with the territory that we're coming up in. See, I would like to have a few of my bikers do some recruiting in that area. And how should I put this? Oh, always looking for new recruits, you know. Never know when we're going to be losing a few, and kind of gives you a look."
That was kind of your fault. Just a little.
But it's not every day you run into a group like us.
He laughs at that and says, "Yes, it's been a while since I've seen quite a group," and looks around because you guys are from a very, very varied backgrounds, varied pantheons. It's kind of odd to see a group like this all in one place. And then says, "Well, the leader of the city, where'd you say you were going again?"
Well, Brenner
Columbus.
there was headed down to L.A. So
But
we
we're
were
going to Columbus right now.
Columbus. Well, incidentally, that's exactly where I was hoping I could get a little bit of help. But the one of the leaders, one of the top dogs in that city, doesn't like my type poking around there, and
your type being.
R type?
he kind of straightens the leather jacket that he has on his back at this point, and says, "No, just this type. They don't really like my type rolling around there."
Again, there are many types. Are you talking he doesn't like Greek fuckers, bikers, it's hemi-gods or whatever the fuck you might be? Please, be more specific, because your prevaricating is getting far less cute by the minute.
Rory,
That's a really big word for you.
Big word for a chap like you.
I'm afraid, Rory, that I don't think he can be any more specific.
And he kind of nods his head at that and says, "Well, if you'd help me out, I'd be glad to help with any transportation or any sort of need that you have in the area. And my group travels fast. And if you manage to get word to us, if you need any help, we could be there within a few days. At the most."
So, this opposition you're up against, what do you want us to do? I mean, if he's a leader of a town, we can't just go in and do what we did to your boys.
And he nods at that and says, "Well, you could simply convince him that it's in his best interest to."
That
I
could be
look
arranged.
around. I look around and look back at him and I go, "You realize? Oh, I just met these two, so I'm not 100% sure, but our manner of convincing might be more rough than you want."
You might be rough. I, on the other hand, could try my ways, but what's in it
Perfect.
for us?
Well, I said I could help you out. I could help you with any sort of transportation.
Well, we're
See it as
pretty
doing me
okay
a
on that.
favor.
Is
We'll
Brenner in privy to this conversation?
Brunner is sitting at the table too, kind of looking oddly at this.
Brenner and I are sitting.
Well, as far as I know, we won't be needing any additional transportation, but our gentleman Brenner here would be the one to really talk about that too.
Now, another question. This opposition you're talking about, just how vanilla are they?
Dark chocolate.
Well
Ah.
then, that's not very vanilla, and I know my vanillas.
Nasty tasting chocolate, or more of a sweet chocolate.
I mean, dark chocolate is nasty, Rory.
Yeah.
Have you not had dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate is delicious, Bo. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not saying it's not delicious, but it's a little more bitter.
Bitter.
Some
Bitter.
things that are bitter are...
Sweet?
Then I'm just gonna come out and ask: are we talking about some Titan spawn here?
So
That's
Sam
where
kind of.
Spawn, I'll just sort of crack my knuckles absentmindedly.
So Sam laughs at the cracking knuckles.
Ready
And
to go, aren't we?
and just says, "Well, he may have been Titan spawn, but it's been a while. He's older than me.
And how old are you?
Old enough to know my way around a bike shop and a few of the other pantheons that have come about in the past few centuries."
Oh, Sam. Bikes weren't around when you were born.
Right?
And not even the two-wheeled kind.
No, but the wheel was. And that's all I need to work with.
At this point, I'm just gonna stand up and push away from the table. I'm like, I'm good to go. We're getting nothing else out of him.
The issue is, if this person we're dealing with is as old as that,
Well, I mean, if he's as old as the wheel, that's about 500 years old.
That's
No.
also really big math for you, Rory. I'm really
he's
impressed.
older than Sam, and Sam's as old as the wheel. The issue is, how are we going to convince anyone like that of anything? I've been around long enough to know that I don't fuck with my mother.
I should
talking-
hope you don't fuck with your mother.
You know damn well what I'm talking about, Rory. And if this is somebody anywhere near on that level, I'm going the other way.
A little
I
talking
sigh.
could never hurt.
I actually
yeah.
agree with Kieran. I would prefer not to have to run into my father again.
Man, you guys must not have had great family lives.
Well, considering I only met my
How
mother
chummy
after I
were
died,
you with your dad?
I mean,
Yeah, you'd go on family
Pops and I were
vacations
cool.
with him often?
not family vacations. He was always wherever I was. That's just kind of how it worked. But you know, it wasn't awful. You guys seem a little jaded.
it's
Just-
one
just a
thing
little
to
broken,
be
a little
out
broken.
an ocean. It's another thing to meet your mother because you decided to give your Glock a blowjob.
All right, TMI. Well then,
Everyone make a perception
We're-
check. Or a perception roll.
just straight perception.
Blah, blah, blah. No, well, yeah, with awareness as well. I don't know how I would say that. Awareness roll? Awareness check? I'm too used to D&D.
What? It's a 3.
1.
3.
2 successes.
Alright. So everyone, you hear actually a few howls from outside, which is...
Oh, shite.
Oh god.
Is it,
damn
wait, hold up. Is it howling from, is it a familiar howl?
There's not a familiar howl.
Okay.
Well, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a back door, or are we kind of
I'm
in a
gonna take
closed
off.
room?
If I hear howls and I don't hear Maeve, I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a
Nick.
pleasure, Sam, but we do have business to attend to. Thanks.
Listen.
And I take off after Kieran.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you guys get outside, Jeb and Maeve are actually running towards you, as well as a face who you don't, a person who you don't recognize, kind of running out of the forest with twigs coming out of his clothes.
Alright, I
That-
just pull my Beretta up, like, standard, like, freeze. Like, you're not going anywhere.
That's you, Pixie.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Whoa,
That wasn't
whoa.
very convincing.
You have got to stop pulling your weapon at the slightest sign of danger. Are you
Military,
afraid
it
you're
happens.
gonna die?
I roll a
No,
perception check to
cautious.
see if he's come here to cause any trouble.
That's so perceptive.
Uh-huh.
3.
Well, actually, it seems that he's running away from something.
Okay.
I
I
frown
come out.
and
I
ask,
come out and I
what is
whistle.
behind you?
I don't even know.
I
Deep,
sigh
this
and
is
put my
why we
backpack
draw
on
the
my
gun.
back and put a arrow on the string, but I don't draw yet. I just sigh. I think this better be good.
The howls are getting louder now.
I
What's your name?
whistle and call. Actually, I've changed my dog's name. My dog is Connor, and so I whistle and I call Connor. Connor, come
Everybody,
here, boy.
let's get to the truck.
Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
No.
So I start
I'll just
running
keep-
backwards
I'll take a couple steps forward and
quickly
be like,
to the truck.
What's-
Can Maeve
What-
send me any sort of
Can I roll?
anything?
Wait. Can I
so
roll,
many things are going on, guys.
Sorry, can I roll Animal Ken plus Perception to see if I know what the howls are?
Yep. What were you trying to do, Karnas?
That's
want-
2 successes.
I wanted to know if I could tell, was Maeve scared? Was she just sort of retreating, or was she like full out like sprinting away?
She's retreating. It doesn't seem that she's scared, but she's wary of what seems to be coming.
So 2 successes.
2 successes. It sounds like a large pack of wolves, but for their howls to be this loud, and you not to see them yet, they're pretty big. Bigger than any natural sort of wolf.
Well,
Alright,
luckily
cool.
I have a bigger than natural wolfhound.
Wait, so it's a girl that's running up to us, right?
Yes.
It's a guy. Okay. Lady, what's your name?
My name is Lulu, and I am a daughter of Athena.
Okay,
just-
straight out with it. All right.
Whoa. Quite
I
You
look
don't
at
even
her.
know
that
if we
information.
I look
Alright.
at her and I ask, "Are you being hunted? And if so, what for? Please speak quickly. They're getting closer."
I don't even know why I'm being hunted, but I was just minding my own business, and then they started chasing me, and I just ran for it.
Well,
In a random
that's-
forest. Not even ask any questions. Go ahead and get in the truck. We should probably not stay. Just saying.
If we don't stay, what's gonna keep these creatures from tearing apart the folks inside?
I'm assuming,
Sammy
you know,
should keep
Sam.
Uh,
that from happening.
Do
Yeah.
you really trust he will, though?
No, not at
Neither
all.
do I. It's not like you to back down from a fight, Rory.
I'm not backing down. Have you seen me go for the truck?
Sorry, I got your voice.
All right. Well, while they're bickering, I'm just like, all right, guys. Are we going forward? Are we going backwards? I'm still kind of here. What are we
I
doing?
would like
Step
to ask
forward.
everyone not to be stupid, and let's get in the truck and leave.
Get in the truck, darling. Everyone get going. Rory and I can follow after. We'll make
We'll
sure
handle
everyone
this.
gets away safe.
I sigh. I can't leave if you're outnumbered.
Oh, darling, we fought far worse odds than this before.
Unfortunately, it's physically painful. A great gift from my father, so I will be staying.
Well, then we'll be glad of
Well,
the
we're
help.
staying. And I'll just start like.
And with
pacing-
that,
not pa-
a pack of
they're
about
here?
7 wolves that are the size of Jeb burst from the forest and start running towards the
Oh.
other group.
Can I now, like,
Well, they're a little bigger.
so? Can I tell with I mean, I'll make another roll if you want me to.
Mhm.
Perception and animal chem. Like, are they like sort of just hunting them? Are they against being forced? Like, what would you want to roll for that? Like,
What are you trying to figure out? I'm
I'm
not
trying
really.
to figure out, like, are they under the control of something else? Are they doing this as a natural behavior? Like, could they be interrupted without like killing them all?
I'm trying to interrupt them through supernatural means, through body language. Are you the dog
Well,
whisperer
Yeah,
now?
like showing that I'm the fucking alpha here. For sure. I'm gonna dog whisper these fuckers.
Charisma animal can.
Yeah, can I do charisma animal kin to totally alpha these fuckers?
You can try.
Are we in combat yet?
No.
No.
Can we see
We're
them?
I got nothing.
nice.
Let's see, oh wait, I get more successes.
Roll those 10s again.
Why don't you just click
Okay,
the
so I've
buttons?
got 5 successes.
Okay. So, part of the reason why we're not rolling or clicking the buttons is because the way this game works is with 10 agains. Like normally, what happens is you count them as 2, but I like
I
doing.
thought we had that.
No,
That
it is
already
built in.
scripted
It
in.
is
Yeah,
built in.
Yeah.
It is, but I
I've
like.
just been doing this because I prefer to do it.
Yeah, I like playing them as explosive dice.
No, the explosive dice is built into the character sheet.
Oh, cool.
I just
Yeah.
haven't been using the character sheet because I don't like it.
Well
Because he
then,
wants to be fucking special.
I guess he's fucking special then because we can all see what he's rolling.
Boom.
You can
So-
see if you just roll over.
You can actually see what anyone's rolling by mousing over the number
So
of successes.
continue.
Anyway,
So I
So
got 5 successes.
you can see. So you run up and shout something in Gaelic, which actually cows some of them. And one of the wolves gets up and kind of looks you directly in the eyes, but isn't moving at all. It's just kind of like you have a standoff.
Okay.
Can I step up next to him?
Mm-hmm.
And can I use Second Blaze, please? Or Second Blaze? I don't know how you just pronounce that.
What does that do?
Basically, like, my eyes start glowing, and it intimidates a foe.
Shows her
I just
inner
have to look
fire.
them in the eyes. So I
Okay.
need to spend a point of legend. And I'm looking the wolf in the eye. The one who's trying to face off with Rory.
Mm-hmm. Both
I don't know how
you,
to spend it.
everyone else roll perception.
cool. Just
Everyone
perception.
else?
Everyone else except for the 2 who are standing right now.
Boom. 2. Wait, didn't go. 3.
Okay. So as they're doing this, Kieran and Lulu, you don't see you don't see this coming, but Bo Peep, you look and you can actually see that there's a few wolves stalking from behind you guys, coming from your left side, because you guys are very, very much facing forward and at this one pack, and there's about 3 coming from the side. And as you notice this,
Do pack tactics.
as you notice this, they all spring towards the 2 who are cowing the pack, or the group in front.
Oh, Jesus.
So is
everyone-
my Second Blaze active?
Yeah. So
Okay,
roll to see what you
now
do with
I have
that
a
one
question.
person. Uh-huh. What's
What
up?
do I roll for that?
Woo.
So, like, is it active, like, is it a time limit thing, or is it, like, I have to spend a legend per animal that I...
What's the purview that it's under again? I'm trying to remember.
It's
Cat?
under... Heku.
Heku.
Good.
It's Pantheon specific.
Mm-hmm.
Where's join battle? Let me see. I'm gonna find it on the sheet.
There isn't one. You have to make it yourself.
Oh, what is the join battle?
What's your legend?
It's awareness
again?
and wits.
Oh, yeah.
Bex, what's your legend?
I have 3.
Okay. So the one wolf kind of calms down and gets on its stomach with its ears
Ooh.
pressed back. But everyone's rolling to get into combat at this
So we're
point.
rolling join battle.
Did I roll?
Yes.
Did I do that properly?
Yeah,
no,
you got
it
a
didn't
1.
show up.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I got the 4.
I have 4.
All right, give me a sec. I gotta pull up the tick tracker thing so I can keep track where everyone is.
So I got 3.
Ooh. Okay.
So did you find out if it's like a time activation thing or?
Oh, it's for the rest of the it's one thing or one subject, and since you have less and you have equal legend to this thing, it remains cowed or it acts as immortal.
Legendary.
Okay, I
rolls.
didn't get to say the cool thing I was gonna say with it.
You could totally say it, but
Down
Moment
boy.
is past.
Anyway.
She says down boy.
No, so like
And
I'm
hits it
standing
with a
there
rolled up newspaper.
staring at the. I just walk up beside Rory and I stand there and I stare directly into this wolf's eyes, who's like taller than me, like huge, right? It's pretty big, right? How tall is this thing?
It's as big as my
You're
horse.
looking right in its.
Yeah,
You're looking
so
right
I'm
in its
like
eyes.
shorter than it, because I'm pretty short. And like, my eyes, like the flecks of gold that are in them,
Mm-hmm.
consume the entire iris until my
Nice.
whole eye turns gold, and then it just shines right into the eyes of the wolf, and you can just see it reflected in the wolf's eyes. You know how they do that like glowy thing at night? And it's
Mhm.
Yeah,
reflecting?
yeah.
And then the wolf like bows its head to the ground and acknowledges me as its superior.
And that's when the other three from the side are jumping at you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Just try and hit me.
Give me a
I'm
second
not
though.
worried about you.
Lulu and all right.
Does anybody have more than 4 successes
In what?
I have 4.
for join battle?
Oh,
and
I have
4, but
3. I have 3. No one has more than 4.
well, I meant the wolves.
They got 2.
One.
You're gonna get mauled.
What do I
Wait,
roll
Lulu,
for
did
that?
you roll? a
Roll
Yeah, what-
wits and sorry. Yeah, roll
Yeah,
wits
wits
plus your
Awareness.
awareness. So so you'll click to roll wits, and then you'll add the modifier of whatever your awareness score is. But you have 2 epic wits, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get 2
Automatic
successes. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any awareness? Any points in the ability awareness? Nope. Okay. So yeah.
Nope.
You still scored higher than me, so
There you go. So
All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta. Rory, you got 2, right?
I have.
No, I got.
Hold
3.
on, I'll be right back.
I have an
Rory,
epic wit.
sorry.
All right.
I have an epic wit.
So you got 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got 3. So I'm quick like that. Ciao.
Okie dokie. So first, Bo Peep is up.
How's it determined? Since we tied.
I'm back.
He likes Bo Peep better.
I was just gonna say because he didn't have epic wits. But you guys are acting on the same tick, so so what's happening actually is you guys are acting at the same time. It's just both you guys tell me what happens. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so wolves are diving at those 2.
Yeah.
How many?
There's 3 from the side.
Those 2.
Oh wait, hold on. I have things up. Wait, is this any? Nope. Okay, it's a blank sheet. Okay.
Those 2 right there.
I don't. See...
Right
I
there.
can't see anything.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing on
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
It's all in my
Okay.
mind.
So if I'm here and Bex is here, and then there's a bunch of wolves here, then there's a wolf here. And
There's
a
3
wolf
wolves,
here.
yeah, on the left.
So there's 3
On the
wolves
Oh, there's
left.
3 on the
here,
left.
Yep.
and they're like, "Crar."
Yeah.
Yeah, wolf. Okay.
Kill them.
Don't kill them.
So, I'm just gonna,
That's the worst.
cause my Beretta's still out, so I'm just gonna fire as
God.
many rounds as I can in my short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Yeah, where'd my sheet go? And that's Dex plus marksmanship.
Yes.
3.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't my subliminal warning have warned me about this? Or is that just for, like, human-laid traps?
What does
rather
a
not
subliminal warning do?
It's basically like trap sense, if I remember correctly.
It's get out of jail free card for not knowing what's going on around you.
I would say yes, but you were very focused with using your legend, so
Yeah.
I'll say because of that.
I gotcha.
You're gonna shoot these beautiful, majestic creatures.
Yeah, I'm gunning them down. Nice, but I got a 0. I hit him a bunch, but I didn't do anything.
Well, maybe you'll scare them off. You never know.
Well, you're shooting them, right?
Yep.
Bullets do a base amount of damage, don't they?
Three
They
lethal.
have a base amount that they do.
Yeah, so you got 3. So you actually
I forgot
do.
to put that in.
Yeah, you do 8. What's their dodge? Yeah.
Range combat confuses me.
Also, you can shoot twice there, Bo.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Again. So then, for the damage, do I put 3 then? Or is it just...
I think it's just
Still
a
a 0 to
base
mod.
roll of 3. And
Yeah, plus any extra successes you got. You hit them, but you didn't get any extra successes.
Okay. And I got 6 this time, and 1 extra.
Yes, that second shot did 4 lethal. The first one did 3.
3.
So yeah, so 2 of your bullets. Are you shooting one wolf or are you shooting 2 different ones?
We're trying to down 1 at a time, and we're not trying to headshot here.
Pew pew pew.
Yup.
All right. Yeah, so your 2 bullets sink into one of the wolves that's jumping at you, and it falls to the side, and lays there bleeding out. Kieran,
no.
what are you doing?
At the same time.
So we've got 3 wolves on that side, right?
Well, there's 2 left.
Right, but so there's 2 left.
Yeah.
So what I want to do... I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, I can't do that.
Dude, I have the best idea ever. It's gonna be amazing.
What I want to do, and I guess you should tell me if I can do this or not. What I want to do is I want to use my Serpent's Gaze to lock onto one of the wolves, and at the same time try to grab hold and grapple one of the other ones.
I don't think you can, just because the Serpent's Gaze relies on constant eye contact, and looking at one guy and trying to grab another one wouldn't really be a thing.
Screw that. What we're doing is we're going with 3 stooges. I'm gonna grab them both by the necks and slam their heads together.
Okay.
Oh, come on, just take out one.
Make the grapple attempt.
Is that brawl in dexterity then?
Yeah. Or brawl and strength.
Oh, I can do brawl and strength.
Yeah, because you're trying to just outright grab him.
Just let him grab one wolf. I need one wolf to still be jumping at me.
That's 6 successes.
Oh yeah, you grabbed you grabbed both of them. So they are currently grabbed, but you can't slam them together on the same turn, unfortunately.
That's what I
Can
thought,
we
but I was just checking.
have a more accurate drawing?
This is beautiful. So are there only 3 wolves jumping at us, or are there more?
There's 3, and I gunned 1 down.
Yeah, so now there's currently 7 in front of you. 1 is on the ground, and the other 6 are looking at you guys, are snarling at you guys, but kind of waiting for a cue to do something.
Is there a clear alpha?
The one that's on the ground, cowering, but the other ones aren't really they don't seem to be taking that into account, the fact that you cowed the alpha. It seems that that's not stopping them.
No.
Don't stop believing.
Let me see what I can do then. So so is there a second biggest wolf in the pack in front of us?
Not that you can tell. They all seem to be about the same size, other than that one slightly bigger one that is on the ground. But none of them are taking that into account.
No, I understand that. So I'm going to I'm gonna dash forward towards the next wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm going to use my Dex and Brawl, and I'm going to basically
the
grab
nose.
it by the head and like try and hip toss it onto its back and get on top of it and like hold its ears down and smack it on the nose and go bad dog.
Roll and we'll see how well you do.
Okay, hold on.
It's kind of what I'm doing, except with one.
Let's see, and then I get. That's 5 successes.
Okay. So you grab onto the wolf, and you are currently and you are both you're wrestling with it, trying to get leverage to turn it over, but you cannot do that on this turn. Unfortunately, you can just establish the grapple first, and then he gets
That's lame.
boo-hoo. So now it is Elwyn and Lulu's turn.
And the wolves.
And
Okay,
the wolves.
This picture is very confusing for me. So, is the
Okay,
one on the
I'll
ground
make it
still
better.
cowed?
Over here, I have 2 wolves grappled, and there's one down. In front of you guys, you have the one that you're cowing, as well as Rory has now gone and piggybacked one of the wolves.
Mm-hmm. Well, currently he's under it, grabbing it by kind of like the scruff of its neck, preparing to flip it.
Sort of what I said.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Who's drawing this?
That's me.
Much better. Why is there an M?
Because he's upside down.
Oh, got it.
Oh. Oh! See, I was envisioning this as where the other wolves were. That's over here.
Well, and then
Kieran's
like
got these 2. One of them's dead over here, or bleeding out.
yeah.
Over here. We're
So, like,
here. There's the
we're-
wolves. The 3 were jumping at us like this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you can hear
Okay, this
from
makes more sense.
the rest of the
and
gas
then-
station, especially over by the parking lot. There's a gunfire, and it seems that other people are having trouble with large wildlife as well.
Oh, well,
Oh,
fantastic.
Jesus.
Is there... I'm trying to think if any of my abilities work on animals.
Well, I think it's clear. It's kind of clearly been established that these animals are not acting naturally, because otherwise we'd be done with this scenario by now. So basically, it looks like we're gonna have to dispatch them all.
Is there any way to tell if they are under a similar, like, not situation, but like influence, like those guys who are, not the bike tars who are at the gas
The
station,
first
but
bikers that you came
creepy-
across?
Yeah, the creepy, gross, like zombie-ish kind of.
Yeah, the ones who
You
are
know what I'm talking
who are
about?
frothing out of the mouth. Yeah, just make
Yeah.
make an awareness roll to see if you can notice anything, or
To see if they're frothing at the mouth.
or I'd say awareness or animal ken, whichever one.
Can I do, okay, I'll do animal ken. Is that with an intelligence check or a perception check?
That'd be perception
Okay, so
to see their
Hold on,
body
let me do this.
language.
I can do it. So I got 7 successes.
Woohoo!
So Maeve got 3 successes. We completely forgot about her.
Oh, I was saying that she was dealing with another wolf, or that's at least what I was thinking. In the
Oh,
background.
okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 7 successes.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how to describe this. It doesn't seem that there's there's an unnatural influence upon them. They seem to be acting because they think it's the right thing to do. You know, you've maybe seen something like this in military dogs acting underneath their training. It's not something that they're like being forced to do. It's something that they've kind of been trained to do. They're acting.
I would recognize that.
Yeah, along
Is
those
there-
lines.
Is there a way to, like, can I discern a way to end the attack? Since they are trained, can I discern a way to, like, a command or something that would make them lie down, like the one in front of me? Or-
No, they don't. You don't seem to be able to pick that up. It's just that they're here for something, but you don't know what it is, and that's kind of all I can give with that.
Okay. Shit. I'm going to ready my bow and walk back to, like, slowly back to Lulu and Bo Peep so as not to cause a... crap. What is it when you called... I'm blanking. When you move out of a square and they get a right to
attack
attack
of
you?
opportunity.
Thank you, yeah. Can I walk backwards without provoking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
I don't think there are
Okay.
attack of opportunity,
So-
but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
No, not really.
Because
Oh,
it's
okay.
not grid. It's not a grid combat game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I thought it would be good to make sure I didn't
Yeah,
get,
yeah.
surprise attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I moved back to Lulu and Bo Peep, and I'm just kind of like... I'm, like, obviously torn between protecting these people and not wanting to kill the animals that are acting under no fault of their own. So I just look at Bo Peep,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I guess I'm ready
And
in
Bo Peep
action.
continues to gun them.
I know. I just kind of give her a nod, and
and continue to gun them down.
Can I like take another shot here?
No, it's not you.
We're still waiting?
It's
Okay.
Lulu and the wolves, so like they'll be acting at the same time.
All right,
So
go for it.
Just a quick question.
Yep.
Roughly how tough are these wolves, perchance?
They look pretty tough.
Okay. Like,
I mean-
too tough for a potentially, like, obviously none of your characters know this, a dragon, perchance?
Probably too tough for a dragon, but one of them did go down with a couple of shots from a regular firearm.
Now, are they so tough that are Connor and Maeve able to like deal with their own ones, like
Yeah.
off to the side?
Yeah, they're able
Okay.
to.
Can you put them on the
Cool.
map, please, Asmo?
Who?
Connor and Maeve.
Well, he said they're fighting random shit off to the side, so I'm guessing like
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing
They're not
they're
part of
like
our fight.
over here.
Yeah, unless you want to like start making orders for them, I'm not going to include them in the combat for this.
Okay, I
They're
just
like
wanted to
they're like
get a
off
general
here
sense of...
doing their own
Mhm.
thing.
Okay, that's good. So I just ready in action then. Shaking.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no way to manipulate them?
Apparently not.
Like,
Well,
okay.
no, we've manipulated them.
Yeah,
but
I did
it's
manipulate
It's
them.
not doing a whole lot. Because here's the thing, they're
Well,
not
I made one
acting-
lay down.
I mean, they're not acting as a pack, they're acting as a unit. Because if they're acting as a pack, if we had like gotten their alpha, like they kind of would have stopped. But since they're not, so they're acting as like a controlled unit, and there's obviously a higher ranking force that's making them do this than just their pack instincts. So
You might be able to manipulate a stop command out of them. Maybe. I don't know.
well, I mean, we have no idea because I guess I ordered with them in Gaelic. They didn't know that. Like maybe they're trained in German, maybe they're trained in Swedish. Who knows? So I think
Who knows the most languages? Just start shouting
Probably
out
me.
commands.
yeah.
Probably me, because I'm military naval.
Mm-hmm. So knowing that,
I don't.
because right now it's still Pixie Dust's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Move.
Yeah.
it was super. Joke.
Pixie dust.
So can I trying to think. Can I do
Can you enter your Jinchura key form?
yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's just go with that.
I'm gonna use the full power of the Sharingan.
Would an intelligence and investigation check work for trying to find their
The source of
their place of
command.
origin?
I'd say wits plus investigation, just because intelligence is more of the like being able to think and like rack your brains for something, while wits is like
Learning.
quickly pick up on things.
That's a 6.
All right, so yeah, so you can tell that they're by their body attitudes. Actually, they seem to be taking orders from someone inside the biker camp actually.
Well done.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mhm.
Lulu, you should tell us.
Wait, why am I back there? I'm not back there.
That's me. Oh, sorry.
No, that's
my
an
real name
R,
starts
not
with
an
R.
E.
And now the remaining wolves are jumping forward to attack. La 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 la.
I was gonna
These
erase it,
drawings
but
are
okay.
beautiful.
All right. So how many are left at this point? There. Well, first off, the ones that are grappled are going to try to break free of their captors.
Do it. Try it.
All right. I'm gonna try. Whee. Okay. So I got 2 successes rolled against Rory's strength, and then for the other 2.
My strength is 4. Oh, should I roll a strength?
Exactly. Yeah. And then for the 2
no modifier or with a modifier?
with no modifier. So that's.
I got 3 successes.
All right. Yeah. So that one's still held under.
Bitch.
And the other one, and the other 2 got both of them got 4 for you, Kieran.
Shit.
Both of them got
Wait.
4, for a total of 8.
Well, it's 4 for
Tell
each
us
one.
About the camp.
Lulu has not said
No.
anything.
Okay.
So I have to roll twice then.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, could I spend a willpower and engage my courage in such a feat?
Totally can.
Very nice.
Hold on, let me burn a willpower here. You are gone. And I need to X off one of my courages too, right?
No, you can. That stays as is. Like you use.
Oh.
How many courage do you have?
3.
3, right? Yeah. So you can do this technically 2 more times in the rest of the story. So we'll just keep track of that.
You could probably put like a little mark in the box underneath.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh,
it, let's see it.
jeez. So that's 3 for 3 successes for one of them.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah, and then the other one.
Hashtag wrecked. Super wrecked.
So yeah, they both break free. Apparently you're not strong enough to hold 2 of them. And then the other. How many are there left? There's 6.
That'd be.
Terrible.
There's 5 left, and so
5.
there's 5. Yeah. So each one is jumping at each one of you, trying to bite you guys. So.
Bring it. Bring it. You ain't got shit.
1, 2. Yeah, so they got 4 successes.
Okay.
So what's everyone's dodge defense value dice?
9.
I have a 4.
I have no idea.
7.
Oh, Lulu needs to work out her dodge.
What's your dexterity, Lulu? Or,
3.
Pixie deuce.
Pixie? Your
What's your
dexterity is
dex?
3? Alright, so it's dexterity and brawl for dodge? No. Dexterity and athletics?
I think dexterity and athletics, which she doesn't
No.
have.
No, 3.
So 3?
Yeah.
Divided by 2, rounded up.
So 2.
3. Or 2, yeah, 2.
Yeah. Okay. So that does 5 lethal damage to you
Oh,
as one of the wolves bites your legs.
Well, hold on. What's your stamina? Pixie does.
His stamina is 2,
Alright, so that's 1 lethal soak then.
so
right?
it's 4. So it's 4 lethal damage. Yeah.
Damn!
Where exactly do I mark that?
If you go over to combat in the character sheet, you're gonna, at the bottom there's gonna be health. and you'll mark off with the backslash sign for those boxes.
Okay.
All right, and we're back to the top of the order. As that wolf bites, you hear someone yelling "help, help" from the camp.
Wait, I've got a free action, right?
Yes.
I've got a ready to action.
Mm-hmm.
Is the wolf latched onto him?
No, it just bit and let go. Dash attack.
Okay.
That's not how wolves work.
And you well, these aren't normal wolves, are they? And you guys hear Mr. Brunner yelling help from the what seems to be the area by the garage. So now we're back to Bo Peep.
All right. Is the wolf I shot actually dead, or is it just on the ground?
It's dead, bleeding out.
Okay, I was gonna call it, but I don't have to. So, okay, wolf bit Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Let's update the map.
Let's update the terrible map.
Dude, this map is perfect for what it's doing. You hush.
I know. I didn't make a map. You know. Whee.
So that's gone.
You wasn't expecting us to fight these.
No, I was. I'm just not really one for make. I tried to make maps before on Roll20, and I'm not very good at it, so I gave up.
Well, these are just for references.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
I'm
not
gonna
really
turn
a
and
map.
go to Brenner.
Okay. He's about from what you can tell, like the back of the garage is about 20 feet away. And he seems to be yelling from the other side of it.
Okay. I will sprint to the other side of the garage.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you see Mr. Brunner kind of hiding inside the garage, but he's pointing at the truck that you guys came in. And there seems, and as he's pointing, and you turn to look, one of the wolves kind of jumps inside, and there's a commotion of noise. But it doesn't seem like something's fighting in there. It just seems like there's some rumbling around and whatnot.
How many wolves are there in total?
9?
1 million.
8.
There's a lot.
No, because there's the one that we're fighting. There's apparently more fighting other people. Or do we have to not care about those wolves? Like, I'm just
This
trying to
map's
figure out.
giving me a headache.
I'm just trying to figure out how many wolves we actually care about.
Right now, currently with you guys, there are 9. And in the rest, and from what you can see, there's one more that Bo Peep could see.
In the truck.
Yeah. But throughout the rest of the camp, you don't know how many more there could be.
Oh,
But
okay.
2 of the 9 with us are down, right? The one was cowed by Iwan,
Yes.
and then
One was
Well, technically, there's 10. One is dead, one is cowed, so I'm not counting it as out yet. It's just kind of down.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Well, I'm gonna go to the truck.
Okay.
And then 2 of them are occupied by Connor and Maeve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll say that those count for 2 more. So you guys are currently dealing with
7.
7. Yeah.
And Lulu hasn't. We don't know where they're coming from. Yeah.
They seem to have come from the woods.
Someone's commanding them from the bikers.
But
There's a
yeah.
mole.
So Santana, you are moving towards the truck, but you're currently right next to the garage, just because you used your turn to kind of move back around it.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So next we have Kieran and Rory.
Okay, so I have like my arms locked sort of around the back of the wolf's neck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step forward, shove my hip like underneath its belly, and like you wrench it above, so it's kind of leveraging it on my hip and my shoulder to flip it over onto its back on the ground, since I already have it grappled, and get on top of it and just smack its nose and go bad dog.
All right. Roll your strength +1 for that. Give yourself an extra die.
I don't get brawl in there.
Oh yeah, no.
It's just,
Yeah, we'll go strength plus brawl. because you're doing a suplex move, so I'll say that counts rather than just, kind of...
Well, I'm more doing a hip toss, but yeah.
Suplex, hip toss, I don't know wrestling.
And we'll do... and I get 3 successes.
All right, so the wolf actually got 4. So it plants its feet, and as you try to turn it over, kind of just a few furrows kind of come up right behind its paws, but it does not move. So Kieran, it's your move now.
All right. Well, apparently I'm not going to be able to hold 2 of them at the same time, so I'm going to take one of these motherfuckers down.
Okay, you're gonna have to grab one again because they both broke free on their turn.
Broke free.
Well, they both broke free. I'm not going to grab either of them. I'm going to look at the one to my left
and shoot it with a shotgun.
And I'm going to punch it twice under the chin. Just straight old uppercut twice. And knock this son of a bitch unconscious.
Go for it.
Is the goal, anyways.
Damn, if I'd only been able to, if it was Dex plus ball, I would have gotten it.
Oh man, you can't use your dex for everything. No.
No.
Right, so that should be 5 to hit and 3 for damage.
All right.
First one. And 3 to hit and 5 for damage.
All right, so your first one hits. The second one misses. So you kind of take up a stance and throw one jab right into the wolf's face. And clock it right between the eyes. And as you go for the uppercut underneath, the wolf kind of shakes itself off and steps back, and you whiff at the air and miss the wolf's jaw.
All right, well, that's that then.
One. All right. So now we are at Elwyn and Lulu.
Okay. Do I have a clear shot to the woods? Where rough direction where the wolves are coming from? Okay, I'm gonna run that direction. Wherever that direction is.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yeah, you can do that. So you're about halfway across the clearing unless you want to double move. And kind of sprint that way.
I have a free action. Can that be a move action?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna double move, and then
Triple move.
Like, how can I see where I'm going? Like, do I have any sense of direction, or
you're heading towards the woods, but
right?
Yeah, it's sunset, so you guys there's not really an issue with light. The shadows are kind of long at this point, but the woods they were like 100 feet back from the garage, so it's a little bit more than you could just sprint in one turn.
Right.
So you're about.
Well, I mean, but we went out to meet the wolves when they came running out.
Yeah, but it's still like you were 20 feet away from the woods when they came out and came to you guys. So like you're 20 feet from the back of the garage. So even with double moving, Bex would be about 20 feet away from the woods at that point.
What's her move speed? What's her dash speed? Just out of curiosity.
Remember, our dash speed's in yards, not feet.
Yeah.
Where is that?
I'm trying to remember where.
It's
Is that on combat?
dash is 6 plus your dexterity plus any epic dex, and that's in yards.
Okay. My dexterity is 4, so I got 10.
So you
And
can
then
go.
any
Yards.
epic?
No.
So
you
30
so
feet.
yeah, you go 30 feet. You're a normal human.
Yeah, so even double moving. Okay, you're right on the edge of the woods then. So you're right at the edge of the trees.
Okay, and then my bow's already drawn.
Ooh, I heard that music in the background.
Yeah, so I will actually draw my bow at this point and start moving towards where I think the camp is. Like, can I track the wolf prints?
Yeah, but that'd be a wits plus perception roll to see where the prints are and see where they're coming from.
Is dash twice your move speed, or what's dash? I forget.
Yeah, I'm saying it's twice your move speed. Is it twice or is it 4 times? Let me double check.
I got 5.
All right, yeah. So you can see the prints, and you see that they extend back into the woods.
So I'm gonna follow that trail.
Don't leave us.
I love how you like don't leave us for her, but I just run away and you're like, whatever, he's fine.
Well, dude, you're going to take care of a wolf. I don't know where she's going.
She's going to take care of the source of the wolves.
But
Careful there, lass. Where are you going?
Okay,
Oh, are you yelling that in game?
I am.
so it's the wolves'
yell
turn.
To end the source of this problem. As I'm running towards the
the
woods.
source of the problem is fighting us.
Do you want a Snickers?
Nobody likes you, Bo.
Oh, fuck you too.
All right, so the wolves are attacking again. One for each person.
Even
I
me.
have 2.
Whoa.
Well, one of them's one of them's running after. One of them's going making his way towards Bo Peep. One of them's doing the same with Elwyn. And with
Do I
One of
get a
them
turn?
has to try and break my.
So what are we
grapple.
running?
yeah. So I'm seeing it. I'm seeing if one can break the Rory's grapple. Which
So I roll.
Oh,
I roll strength plus.
Did we
brawl on
skip
that.
over me?
Yeah, I think you skipped.
Did
Lily.
I?
Yeah,
Wait,
you did.
I must have. Yeah, I must have. All right. Yeah, my fault. I clicked. Yeah.
Wait, I need to help Lulu. So before I leave, can I use that ready to action to place, oh, what's the name of it? Hold on, I got this, promise. Vigil, I think it's Aegis, just on,
Lulu.
Lulu.
Sure. And Lulu, what are you doing? Sorry about.
What does Aegis do?
Okay, so with
Basically-
my investigation,
Vigil
does
Brand,
it give me, like, I guess the knowledge that they would know Greek since the bikers or centaurs,
No, Aegis.
that would be more of a Greek background?
Yes, if the person controlling them is Greek. So the bikers are Greek, but you don't necessarily know that one of them is controlling. You just know that the person who's controlling them is in the direction of the.
So it could be Brenner or his lackey, or the gas station attendant, or one of the bikers, or yeah.
Or someone else who showed up with the wolves. Could be anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Could be anyone.
So, by the way, Lulu, you have, oh, sorry. If I succeed in this role, you have Divine Protection as a temporary hardness for 24 hours.
Temporary hardness. But if it lasts longer than 4 hours, she needs to go see a doctor.
I knew that was coming.
I hope not.
As soon as he said the last more than 24 hours, I was like, oh, this is totally going a Viagra direction. All right. So what's the roll?
Stamina
okay, so
plus
can I
fortitude.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So Lulu, while she's making that, what are you doing?
can I take a safety step back? And then
Oh, nice.
then can I attempt a manipulation command
Mm-hmm.
roll to yell at them in Greek to stand down?
Sure.
I'm expecting a Google Translate.
That was my roll, Tasty.
Yeah. No. So he's got that as temporary hardness now.
Okay.
So what is that?
I'm down to 1 legend.
Hardness.
Straight damage soak?
It's not. It's damage soak on top of that. So what that means is that if a damage doesn't do more than that amount, then it basically just multiplies the soak that they have. Because
Do you have epic manipulation or no?
No.
Oh, okay. So you got 5 successes.
Wait, Bex, did you say you're down to 1 legend?
Yeah, because I spent a legend point to submit the wolf, and then another legend point to make sure Lulu didn't die next turn.
Yeah, but you have 9.
Oh, it says that I only have 3.
Oh, so
That's your
No, you have
rating.
3 legend. You have 9 legend points.
it's squaring the legend to see how much you have. Yeah. All right.
I'm about
That
to
makes
say.
sense.
So the wolf
I've got
kind of looks at you quizzically and doesn't respond to the Greek.
Womp, 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 womp.
And now it's their turn. I apologize for that. So
Break
Bring it on.
the grapple.
yeah, attempting to break the grapple.
So I roll strength brawl opposed, right?
Yeah, but they got no successes because they rolled a few ones. So
Well, I have an epic strength, so
all right, and then the rest of them are attacking each person, except for so one of them's running up to you, Bex, and same with you, Bo Peep or Santana. They're both
Cool.
making their way to you, but they're not close enough to attack.
All right.
So that the other wolves are jumping on people.
so wait, hold on. Can you make a non-lethal attack with a weapon that's lethal?
Yeah, it's like using the flat of your blade on a sword.
Yeah, it
You
increases
take a
difficulty, I
negative
think.
2 penalty, I believe.
hmm
Oh well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So they only got 2 successes, so I'm pretty sure everyone dodges.
I dodge.
Yeah.
What'd they roll?
I don't think Lulu died.
I have the numbers. They got a 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 6, 6, 5, 3, and an 8.
Yeah.
And then they have 1 in epic dexterity. So they all dodge. So those dice are dumb.
Is it meet or beat, basically?
Huh?
Do you have to meet or beat the score?
You have to meet.
Your defense.
I'm saying you guys have to meet it. So yeah.
Because I think Lulu has 2 dodge.
Yeah, he dodged.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying.
So tie goes to the defender.
Well, what I'm saying is tie goes to you guys rather.
Oh, you're so
Gotcha.
nice.
I like my players. I try not to get people killed.
Sweet.
So back to Bo Peep. It's your move.
All right.
Do
How far away
your
am I from the?
move.
How far am I away from the back of the truck?
You're about 30 feet.
So can I move and see what's going on?
Mm-hmm. So you
Cool,
look in,
Yeah.
and you see it. There is a tall blonde woman in biker gear, but from what you can see, actually her the logo on the back doesn't seem to match any of the ones on the bikers that you've seen. I'm assuming
What's the logo? Paint us a word picture.
paint you a word picture. It's one long spear over a horse with 8 legs. And she is.
I know who that is.
Wait. Back. Didn't I see a wolf go into the trailer?
I'm getting to that, and she is hooking.
Okay.
And there are 2 wolves in the trailer actually. One scratching its ear, and the other one that just got in is kind of turning around. And this lady inside is hooking up a bunch of harnesses to the statue, and is starting to tie them around attach them to the wolves.
So does anyone speak Norse?
Okay, you're not involved in this, so no.
Basically, we're fighting against Freya.
Let us know.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
And she
Can I
turns.
help you with that?
She turns at this and starts to move towards her hip when she sees that you're there.
No. Let's talk for a second. I'm Bo. My friends are over there. They're not doing so hot, but that's beside the point. Who are you?
Do you speak Norse or?
Do I speak? That's the one I don't get because it's like in the inner regions. Because I'm a coastal naval officer. What do you
Wait,
expect?
Norse
are you talking about?
Norse has a huge coastline.
Oh,
Yeah.
duh. I mean, I'm saying I don't though. I know Japanese. Some of
So
the
he's
Asian
never
language.
gone that far north.
No, I've been Eastern Asia. I've been to Ireland, but I haven't been like there.
He hasn't been north, so you don't understand
Not
what
that
she is saying.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna hold there, and we'll be back for that. And I'm gonna jump and like slam the trailer down.
Oh,
And, like,
slam
try to,
the
like,
gate out.
Yeah, the
roll door,
pulley.
the door.
the door, whatever,
Nice.
and try to like lock it.
All right.
I'm assuming it has some sort of locking mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
they
just
have like a little.
Latch.
yeah. I'll say you have epic dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Then you pull it off. I was gonna say you should roll for it if you don't, but if you get at least one success, then you know.
Yeah.
Bazinga.
I've got it.
All right.
All right, and then I guess I'll sit with my back to that and look at the other wolf coming at me.
Now we just have to figure out what the Aesir are doing here.
All right. So Kieran and Rory, it's your move.
Okay.
All right. Well, so one of the two wolves facing me ran off after Elwyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the one that's still facing me, is that the one I bopped?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna assume he's a little dazed,
Right in the schnoz. Yeah.
and I'm going to say, I don't think so, there, laddie. Jump and grab hold of the other wolf's tail and try to yank him back away.
Okay. Make a strength check for that then. Strength and brawl.
Lol. Lol.
What are you doing, Rory, as this is happening?
Okay, so I'm going to. I've had enough of
That's
wrestling
5
with this
success.
wolf.
Oh yeah, you grab him and you hurl him back, and he actually hits the other wolf. And they both
Nice.
fall into a heap.
So I'm going to summon the Spear of Lu into my hand
Okay.
and basically smack him with the side of it against his head.
Okay.
So I get, was that a -2 on the modifier or something
Mhm.
like that?
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, okay. Well, are you using lethal damage for that, or are you doing
No, I gave the non-lethal modifier
Okay.
to it.
Yeah, so you summon the spear in your hand, push the wolf aside, and then spinning it around, hit this wolf in the side, and actually conks him flat. And you actually see that because you hit him with the spear, and it hit and you, since the spear is dripping fire, basically, it actually did draw a bit of blood from the side of the wolf's head, and it falls to the ground and yelps in pain because actually, well, yelps in pain, yeah, and then doesn't get up because it's unconscious.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
And then I say bad dog.
I'm gonna shout after Elwyn. You go find out what's going on here. We'll keep him off ya.
All right, so Elwyn and Lulu, it's your move.
Okay, so I'm still being chased by this wolf, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, he grabbed it and hurled it back into the other two.
Okay, so I go running off into the woods.
Into the woods.
Into the woods.
Into the woods.
Bow drawn. I have the subliminal whatever it's called, the trap sense, and
Spider sense.
that tracking. Yes.
Yes. So after about 30 feet, the tracks abruptly stop, and I want you to make an awareness roll.
Oh snap!
Oh no.
You're gonna get
Found
wrecked.
a portal.
They're spider wolves.
Spider wolf.
Oh, gross.
Spider wolves.
Alright, awareness is perception?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yeah, awareness plus perception.
You notice one of the trees is Yggdrasil.
Oh, jeez.
The trees are wolves.
Right. That's why.
And they came running down.
No treants.
I got one.
All right, so you look around and you look up and you can see actually that over that up in the sky there's another wolf just kind of standing there on nothing with another woman on his back who again blonde hair, bike leathers, and she seems to be saying something into either a headset or a phone that she's holding up to her ear.
And I only did one move action, correct?
Valkyrie's right on.
Yes.
Because that was only 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not
So,
always.
first free action, I'm going to yell as loud as I possibly can back, and I'm like, there's a woman riding a wolf in the air with a headset. Just
Dude,
throwing
Rory
it out
is just
there.
like, holy shit, that's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
And then I'm going to draw my
Kieran's like,
bow.
what's a headset?
Is
What's
it
a
possible
headset?
for me to hit, like, the headset she's wearing without hitting her? Or is it like one of those
How
in-ear
good is
things?
your archery?
She's pretty good. You can make an attempt. There might not.
Well, I mean, like, is it an in-ear thing, or is it like what I'm wearing, like a gaming set?
It's
you know what I'm saying?
you didn't roll well enough on the perception to see what she's actually holding. You can just see that she's there with her hand up to her ear.
Shoot her in the
Well,
head.
if she's holding it, it's probably not in ear.
Shoot her in the head.
Well, but you see those like CIA guys, right, who put their fingers up to their ear, even though it's
Okay,
like
first
in-ear.
off, no one ever does that because they usually have a push-to-talk button hidden
Okay,
in their
regardless,
sleeve.
regardless. Let me think. Can I make a?
Just shoot it. See what happens.
God, no, I already did that once. Can I run a manipulation and empathy check to see if I can, like, get her attention in a way that won't get me killed? Or, like, to try and understand, like, what she's doing kind of thing?
Yeah, but that would be perception.
Perception.
How high in the air?
Can I
is
do
she?
another one?
She's about 100 feet. She's above the treetops. Wolf's just kind of standing there, not on any treetops.
Damn. Can she be like 72 feet?
No.
Damn.
I'm assuming that neither of them are looking at me, yeah?
Well, now they are because you shouted back to the whole group. There's like wolf.
Okay, so I'm going to... That wolf's floating on air. There's no way that's a normal wolf. I'm gonna, like, back up a bit. And, like, yeah, I'm just gonna run. Run away.
You're really good at this running thing. I run into the
I'm really
forest.
good.
I run out of the forest.
So I have a question. Is there anything near her that's like maybe 20 some odd feet tall?
Trees.
You could climb the trees, but she's a good like 50 feet into the woods. Like you can't see her right now.
I
How high
understand.
Rory can jump.
I look into the air, I see this floating wolf and scary woman, and I'm like, I yell back, and then they look at me, and I do that, like, you know, like, Scooby-Doo, like, backwards walk, and then I, like, pull my backpack in front of me, and just, like, book it out of the woods. I'm like, not
I mean, I also
today.
have epic dexterity, so I mean,
Her
maybe I can
legs
run on
blur
treetops.
together as she
Also,
runs.
There's
Can we
gonna
not
be
get
some
Lulu this
wire
time?
foo shit.
Huh?
Yeah, Lulu,
There's
go.
gonna be some
Yeah.
wire shit.
Lulu, it's your move.
Asmo, shut up.
I'll chase after Elwyn.
Okay.
Oh, so this happened at the same time.
Don't
then.
come in here!
Yeah, you know, it's Lulu. This is happening at the same time as she's running out. You're running back in. Yeah, both you make a Dex plus Athletics
Oh
roll.
god, we're gonna hit each other.
Boy, here we go.
Trip,
A
trip,
dex plus
trip,
a what?
trip.
Athletics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
I also have a dodge of 4. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah, this doesn't have anything to do with dodge.
Dang it.
That's to do with you not tripping over tree roots.
Yeah, so you're running through the woods and you miss the tree roots, but in trying to avoid those, you ran smack into Lulu as you both are as she's running in.
Take 10 points of
But Bo
bashing
Peep
damage.
has hardness, so she doesn't take damage. I at least saved her from myself.
You mean-
No,
you mean Elwyn.
but
Your Lulu
Yeah,
has
Lulu.
Oh.
yeah. Well,
I
neither
have
of you
heard
take any
it.
damage. All you hear is a little yelp from the backpack that you are carrying in front of you, because you both
Oh god.
smushed.
I freak out. It's not my turn, but I'm like,
All right. So
Can Kieran see the two of them tumble into each other?
you can.
He's distracted for the next round.
All right. Switch the wolves' turns now. So, all right. The two that you threw, Kieran, are actually unconscious.
Okay.
So how many are left at this point? Is there like 2?
There's one chasing me by the trailer.
Mm-hmm. Is that it though? Yeah, that'll be it.
There's 4 left.
Kieran, no, you took yours out. Yeah,
I
we have
took
these
mine
two
out.
here.
Oh yeah. So 2 are down. You said there were 9 total to start with.
Mm-hmm.
We have these
9
two
or 10.
because those two aren't there anymore.
There's the 2 that
So
Connor
there's
and
there's
Maeve are
2
fighting,
left. There's like 2 left.
and one of them's.
Well, there's also the two that Connor and Maeve are fighting. So
there's
4
either
left,
2 or 1 left.
All right, so there's one who's chasing after Bo Peep right now. That's the one who's left. Then the 2 that are fighting Connor and Maeve, and then the one that you originally cowed, which is still just kind of on the ground, looking around at everything that's happening.
Does he miss me?
Just a little bit. All right, so yeah, so the one that is coming after you, Bo Peep, lunges at you with his fangs.
Oh boy.
I got 4 successes.
I've got... It's dodge, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got 7.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so
That's a miss.
Wait, how is your dodge higher than mine?
Wait, I think it's 5. 5, sorry.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so it
I was like, wait, how do you have a dodge that's almost equal to mine?
Because it's... Okay, it's dex plus...
Plus athletics divided by 2, rounded up.
Rounded up, yeah. Plus then epic dexterity success.
Yep.
As automatic success.
So
that-
you duck out of the way, and the wolf actually jumps and hits the trailer and crumples the area around the lock. And as it slides down, a jagged piece of metal pierces through the side of, or the back of the door.
Does that hit me?
It does. It doesn't hit you. You were out of the way, but it seemed to be stabbing towards that giant thump that just hit it. So.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Wait,
Oi,
stabbing?
settle down in there. God.
So Bo Peep, back to you.
Where? With the stabby.
I'm not in there.
I thought there were wolves in there.
No, there's a lady. There's a Valkyrie.
There's a lady with wolves in there. He was harnessing the
gotcha.
statue to them. At this, is it mine now? Or?
Yeah, it's your turn, and then I think this will be the last round for tonight, just because it's getting kind of late.
Oh.
I trapped the blonde lady in the semi truck.
Oh, come on, it's early.
Guys.
Yeah.
Is it okay? I thought okay.
I usually start work at 10, alright?
Okay.
Yo, blonde lady truck, help. Maybe if you want a Snickers, I got some extra.
Are you shouting this out, I take it?
Yes, this is what's happening right now. I'm just like rambling
Okay.
and hoping that somebody hears me. And I don't know. I guess I'm trying to keep the door down since the lock's busted at this point.
Okay.
That's my action.
Make a
I'm like
a strength check then.
it's strength plus just strength or
Just strength.
Just strength. Okay, here we go. That's a 2.
All right. So the door is flung open as the spear kind of is wrenched up and lifts the door up actually, and you are left hanging because you did grip pretty hard. So you're left hanging on top, looking down at a very very angry Valkyrie.
With a spear.
Her spear is currently at her side because she used it to open the door because there were no handholds inside that she could see.
I'm about to get shish kebab. A little help would be great.
Do you yell
I've got-
or
I've
you
got
just
more
like
important-
Yeah,
think
no,
it?
that is also yelled.
All right, Kieran and Rory.
Shit.
I've
Your
got
move.
important things to do. Okay,
All right.
so if I look up, can I see the lady in the sky from where we are?
Make a perception. Or sorry, not awareness plus perception. Blah, blah, blah.
Did they get a bonus because I told them about where she was, or?
You just said that she was up in the sky. You didn't really say where she was.
That's true.
Wait, would it be okay?
Thanks, guys. I'm glad we're getting Sky Lady over me getting stabbed in the stomach.
Alright, I'm gonna shout out, Rory, help the gals. I'm gonna go help Bo.
Oh yes, I succeeded.
You can see a small. You can see like a small thing above the treetops, but you can't really tell what it is.
But I'm guessing it's a lady on a wolf because that's what I heard.
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to, and I have a dash. I have an insane movement because I have so much dexterity, of course. So I'm going to,
Of course.
I am going to attempt to like. You said she's about 100 feet up.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to sprint into the forest to get beneath her and to like hop up because I have a ridiculous jump onto like a branch high enough so that next turn I will be able to jump up and tackle her.
Okay.
And I have a, let me see, what's 26 times 3? 78? So I have a 78-foot vertical leap, I think. I'm pretty sure. So that's my, do you want like athletics plus dexterity to get to a point where I can jump up to her?
I'll just say you do it because you have enough points at that point. So you are currently on a few branches, and you about 30 feet away from Elwyn and Lulu, where they are.
I'm all like crouched about to like fucking like Goku jump up and tackle her.
All right, Kieran, what are you doing?
Alright, so I told Rory to go help the girls,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna trust that he does that. Probably foolishly.
No,
And,
this is gonna be epic.
Then I'm gonna run over to where Bo is, over to the truck,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm dangling.
I'm gonna lock eyes with the Valkyrie and use Serpent's Gaze.
Okay. What do you have to roll for that?
I don't.
Oh, just...
I expend a point of legend.
Yeah, all right, perfect then. So,
Hold on, let me read this real quick, because it might be my legend against hers.
In that case, I think we may lose.
No,
I think
it just
the
says, when the Scion spends a point of legend, the person whom she's trying to affect locks eyes with her and is unable to look away. For combat purposes, the victim is rendered inactive until the Scion breaks eye contact. The Scion can still act, but she must take a second action in order to do so, maintaining eye contact as a diceless action.
all right, perfect. So, yeah, she...
Oh, no, here we go. Characters of lesser legend are able to break, but with an equal or greater legend are not so vulnerable. After the Scion using the knack takes one full action, the equal or higher legend victim may spend a point of willpower to negate the effect.
Okay. So yeah, so at the moment she is frozen. Whoop.
And I'm gonna sort of as a free action just be like, can you take care of the wolf's bow?
That can be arranged. And I like let go of the trailer now.
Okay. Elwyn and Lulu, your move.
Okay. So, we tumbled to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are we both, like, prone?
Yeah, but it's easy enough to get up, so it's not going to actually be anything.
Okay, I just didn't know. So, I'm assuming Lulu is looking at me, or, like, jumbled up, and I hear that, like, squeak from my backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and I just freeze. And, I slowly get up from the ground, my hair is just, like, utterly askew, and I just start, and I growl, because I'm really, really pissed. And, like, the flecks of gold in my eyes are starting to glow again. Not the same as they were before, but, like, the power's been activated, and
Oh,
I
no.
start.
She's
I just
entering
start
her final
stalking.
form.
Yeah, I start stalking towards the trailer, kind of like absent-mindedly rubbing my backpack as I like stalk towards the trailer.
All right.
I'm assuming it takes 1 movement to get up, so
Yeah, but you're walking towards her. Lulu, what are you up to?
yeah.
Or Magical Pixie Dust?
Well, I'm gonna take a moment to try to figure out what the hell just happened. And
Don't worry, we're all doing that.
I'm gonna continue running to the magical flying wolf lady, and can I do a computer science check to use my relic, or Google glasses,
That's awesome.
to hack into the headset?
You
That's
rock.
amazing.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you can try.
Mystical
Okay, what do I have to roll for
glass.
that?
Roll intelligence plus computer science, or science in this case.
Is that the latest Google Glass model?
You're damn right.
Is this what they responded to with the Apple
So I got a
conference?
8.
An 8?
8 out of 8.
So she wasn't using a headset, but because you rolled so well, I'm gonna say that the magical energies of just that you had from that were able to interfere with the mystic connection that she was using to communicate with the other Valkyrie.
Really glad I didn't shoot her.
So yes, now she is looking extremely confused. And
He's about to look more confused.
yeah, and if you look to the side, you can see Rory is posed cat-like on one of the branches, preparing to jump. So, is there anything you wanted to know from the hacking of the mystical connection that they're using, or no?
Point of origin, like where they're communicating with.
You can tell that they're communicating. It seems to be a short-range mystical connection, so nothing that like they're phoning into like a base somewhere. It just seems to be between these two Valkyries. You can sense that the other one is going about 100 feet, about 150 feet back on a diagonal straight towards the biker camp that you guys came from, or that you can see in the distance.
Real question. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
But the real question is, Lulu, do you speak Norse?
Yeah, that's the real question.
She's got
Probably
Google
not.
Glasses. She can Google it.
That's
that's
true.
I could just Google
Google
Translate.
Translate it. Yeah.
Google Translate. I'm not sure if Google Translate has an old Norse.
It's gonna be one of those things where you translate it and it comes up as something completely different. Yeah, completely different. It says one thing and it comes back, "What would you like for dinner?" But
Where are you, caterpillar?
I will give you next week. I will come up with a series of script that you guys can attempt to translate later, because I will say that you were able to save it.
Nice.
All right.
I'll be great at that.
They better be an actual ancient Norse, or I will be disappointed.
Give me a week. Give me a week.
The downside is Google Translate doesn't have it.
No!
My plan is foiled.
Google, you failed us.
So, all right. So the wolf that slammed. All right. So back to the combat. The wolf that slammed into the trailer is looking around, very confused. The two that are inside the trailer are pulling the statue forward, kind of step by step. They aren't making much ground. They're about halfway through. Probably on maybe the next turn they will get out. The Valkyrie kind of shakes her head for a second. And breaks eye contact with you, Kieran, but that is all she does this turn. So it's back to Bo Peep.
Oh, I'm in a world of fuck right now, aren't I?
Little Bo Peep.
By the way, you're still in Exalted Web Tools.
I know. I'm using that because it's
Okay.
it's the tick tracker.
Good choice.
Alright. So I have 2 wolves in front of me in a trailer, a pissed off blonde lady, and a third wolf behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, here we go. Shit.
Well, the wolf behind you seems to be very confused because it just hit its head on something very hard and very metal. The pissed off blonde lady is looking angrily at Kieran, not so much at you right now. And the two wolves don't seem to be moving to attack. They seem to be moving to transport the statue.
Wait, are the wolves chained to the statue?
Yeah, they have leather harnesses on them that are hooked up to a bunch of restraints that are attached to the statue.
I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid then. I'm gonna do a forward tumble and try and sever the harness.
It's attached with chains. Just before you do that, I just want to let you know.
You said leather, so can I go for the wolf harness?
You can go for the wolf harness.
Okay.
That's made of leather. They're what's attached to them though is chains.
I'm trying to sever the wolf from the harness. Is not necessarily cut the wolf itself, but you know what I mean.
Add 2 dice to your roll.
Oh boy. All right. So what is that gonna be? What do you want me to roll?
Do Dex plus melee.
Can I add my arete on top of that?
Yes. And the 2 dice on top of that.
Okay, so that's
not as
5,
cool. That's not
9,
as cool as name is Huku.
11. 9 plus 1 is 10.
Successes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're really good at this.
So you swing your legs back, kick them forward, kind of backflip a little bit, hit the ground behind the Valkyrie, roll into a tumble, pull out your knife, and swing and sever both harnesses from the wolves attached to them, who spring forward and hit the Valkyrie in the back, who all land in a heap outside the truck. And you are left standing with with one statue, a bunch of chain, and 3 very pissed off individuals outside the truck.
I learned that in Somalia, and I give her a wink. And now I'm just like, and now in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I'm stuck in here. This isn't good. Oh well.
So Kieran and Rory, it's your move now.
Top that, Irish boy.
I'm about to tackle a flying wolf lady.
What I'm assuming is a very attractive woman, correct?
Through the dust and wolf hair that is kind of on top of her, you can see that, yes, she's very, very attractive.
Okay, well, I mean, that's not a negative. Anyways, so...
That's not a detractor for Kieran.
What he's gonna try to what I want to do, and I don't know if this is even because this is really kind of bending things.
Is seducer?
I'm gonna reactivate Serpent's Gaze, but I'm gonna use my virtue of expression, which for Kieran, his expression of art is
Don't say it's seduction. Don't say seduction.
Oh no! It's way past seduction.
Sensual seduction.
It's the art of entwined bodies for Kieran.
Oh my god.
Okay, explain it to me. What? What?
He's a porno director.
No. He views any encounter with a woman as a work of art. And most encounters he has with women end up, between the
with him sad and alone and ridiculous.
No, not at all. He's a very
I left for
man.
2 seconds and I came back to porno. Okay.
Sensual seduction.
So yes, no, he's going to attempt to make her very, very aroused with his
Oh,
serpent
Jesus
gaze.
Christ.
Oh my god. What a turn this took. Yeah, let's punch wolves in the face. I'm gonna seduce her.
Okay. Now that you're done explaining it,
he's hungry like the wolf.
Okay. If you had done this before, I would say yes. But since she has thrown off your serpent's gaze once, she Yeah.
Oh no.
So you're gonna have to come up with something else to do this turn.
Well then.
Punch her in the overall.
That's like seduction.
No, because that's not allowed.
She currently has 2 wolves on top of her, so you couldn't exactly get to her unless you punched through the ground. But yeah.
Man, you don't know how he punches.
I don't know how he gazes either. I don't really want to know.
Seductively.
Hey,
He
Alright.
uses blue steel.
and
Uses
an
blue
epic
steel.
appearance. Good-looking guy.
I thought Lulu was the hard one here.
Oh!
No, Kieran is very hard. Anyways,
Wow! Jesus, old man.
Rory, I thought that'd be you with all the combat going on.
Come on. Let's go.
Alright, let's get this on the way. Let's get this show going.
yeah, I'm trying to get. This.
Alright.
Okay, so I've got a tumble of wolf in person in front of me.
2 wolves and a
wolf
person.
behind me.
And a wolf behind you.
Yeah. All right. In that case, let's add more to the pile. I'll just turn around, grab the wolf behind me, and toss him in.
Alright. Make a strength plus brawl check. Or roll check thing stuff.
I don't have any ropes. It's not like I can.
Oh no, we're not going that direction.
That's 16.
Alright, so you grab the wolf behind you and overhead slam it into this giant pile, and there's a big yelp from all 3 wolves.
And I yell, "That's a strike!"
Okie dokie.
Okay, so now, so Kieran has not Kieran, Rory is so excited. This is like the coolest thing he's ever done. He has the biggest grin on his face, and he just leaps using Holy Bound.
Okay.
Just launches himself at the chick in the air.
Alright.
Just yelling "Lamfara" as he fucking just leaps, trying to tackle her out of the sky.
Okay, make a Dex plus Athletics roll for that.
Okay. Can I do Legend Courage thingy or Willpower Courage thingy?
Yeah.
So that I take a willpower off, and I get dice equal to my courage?
Yep.
And I get 5 successes.
Okay. So, as you shout out, Lamfara! The wolf kind of looks down, sees you coming, and steps a few steps to the side. And so you go flying through the air and land in another tree.
Can I record this with the Google glasses?
Yes.
We'll get a nice YouTube video going later.
I'm dying.
Okie dokie.
God damn it.
El.
That's 5 fucking successes.
Yeah, but you shouted out as you went through the air.
You're jumping into the air to a wolf that's walking on air, man.
Okay.
It's okay, I'll get her next time.
Elwyn and Lulu, it's your move.
Okay.
This is gonna be like a Looney Tunes cartoon where you just keep jumping and just keeps moving a little bit to avoid you.
Dude, all I have to say is I'm rolling 10 dice, so eventually I'm going to fucking get it.
I want an animation of that in real life. Oh my gosh.
Let's
Okay.
get some fan art.
Yeah.
We have fans? Woo!
Hey, we have one
yeah.
viewer who likes the
Hey!
story.
Yes! Thank you,
Yeah.
our 2 fans.
Seeger J-Man.
Hey, shout out to Seeger J-Man.
So, I'm making my way towards the trailer, yeah?
Downtown, walking fast, faces passing, you're homebound. Yep.
I am trailer bound. Excuse you. I'm just kidding.
Well,
So-
trailer home. I mean, it could be the same thing for you.
That is true. So, I see... Okay, let me get the visuals straight. So, Bo Peep is attacking wolves?
Bo Peep is in the trailer.
No, he's in the trailer, and Kieran Kiernan just like body slammed 3 wolves, right?
He grabbed one wolf by the tail and slammed it into the pile of the other ones. Yes.
Okay, and then we still have a Valkyrie.
Who's stuck underneath these? Who is very angry and not aroused at all.
And
Just to
another one who's
clarify.
kind of confused.
Not yet.
So I already have my bow
There's
drawn.
time.
I'm going to just go. Am I close enough to fire?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at her. Oh, I'm gonna stand still. Obviously, I'm gonna shoot at her because I am mad and my eyes are glowing.
All right.
Oh wait. How close am I? Let me figure that out first. That was an important.
About
question to
50
ask.
feet away.
Okay.
You're close enough. I think the range for the thing is in yards.
Yeah, I'm too far away to do another gaze, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to walk that number of feet, and then going to shoot my justice bow at her.
Well, Kieran tried to give him his justice earlier, but that didn't work so well.
And that's dexterity plus marksmanship.
Yep.
No,
Only
Kieran
because I
tried to
was
give him
honest.
his just us.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, and then she shook it off a second later, remember?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess that kind of fits. It's fine. I got a 1.
Okay. So,
Did you shoot me?
no. Her bow hits one of the
she
wolves
gets
that's
0 to
rolling on top, unfortunately, instead of the person. That wolf yelps and then jumps off of the pile. Lulu, your move.
Okay, so since I've essentially hacked into this,
Mhm.
I guess, and I find the frequency which
I think it's
they
magical.
are communicating with, and then overload it with a high enough pitch frequency to knock her out.
Oh, crazy.
That is a cool idea.
That's a very cool idea.
I doubt knock it out, but maybe like get her to rip it out of her ear. I don't know.
Yeah, so,
It's really...
rather than being a high frequency noise, what happens is there's an overload of magical energy, and you can see in her, kind of around her head, there's this like just small, not explosion, but this like outpouring of like sparks and arcane energy. And as she shakes her head, a few of them catch in her hair and catch fire there. The same thing happens to the Valkyrie who's stuck underneath the 2 wolves now. And some of these sparks hit their fur and catch fire as well, and they both jump off and run away. So now she's stuck on the ground by herself in the midst of all these people. One of them who shot a bow at
Furious Scion.
So she fell 100 feet.
No.
That's the other one.
Oh, the other.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So now it's their turn.
Hey, that's not very nice.
What?
Sorry.
And can I upload that video to YouTube now
Yes.
Free action.
using Google Fiber?
I
Google Fiber on the Google Wi-Fi fiber. It's a thing now.
for Scions it is.
It's just a Scion thing.
Yeah.
Just a Scion thing.
So yeah, you upload that to YouTube, and it's already got
TForce Scion is now sponsored by Google
and YouTube
and Snickers.
And Snickers.
and Viagra.
Oh god, this makes for an interesting night. Google, Viagra, and Snickers. That's a sad, lonely man.
So both these Valkyries see the way these things are going, and the one who is on top, or who is in the air, kicks one of the heels to the wolf, and it kind of turns around and starts to fly away. The other one whistles something to the other wolf, and it gets on, or whatchamacallit, and she gets on one of the wolves, and all the wolves actually just take a small running start and just start to fly through the air, actually. Similar to how...
Like reindeer.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Reindeer wolf.
and they fly away in the direction of Columbus, Ohio, actually.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
While their hair's on fire?
Well, they put them out pretty easily. They weren't like blazing on fire.
This bitch off a wolf.
You'll get another chance later. But yeah, these things fly at 70 miles an hour, so unless you can match that speed like pretty quickly, I don't think you guys would be able to catch them if they started like seriously flying, which they're doing now.
Throw a small stone at that beast.
I just holster my weapon and I kind of briskly walk out of the truck and kind of go, well,
Well, that's
yeah.
disappointing. It's been a while.
I come running back and I'm like, did you see the hot ladies on the wolves? That was cool.
I did. As a matter of fact, I almost got one of them.
We'll put that in air quotes and move on. I'm gonna go find Sam.
Meanwhile, I'm walking around in a circle, muttering about how stupid wolves, stupid Valkyries. My eyes
You
are
know-
like starting to fade, but still
I hear
glowing
that.
ever so slightly.
And I look back and like, you know, you're not yourself when you don't have a Snickers. And I throw her another one, and I keep
And I
walking at
actually,
Sam.
Holy
I actually
shit.
growl at him, like legitimate, like might actually be part wolf growl at him.
I'm like, holy shit, those were Valkyries, huh? And I start like shadow boxing. I'm like, I always wanted to fight some of those Norse assholes.
So you guys can hear Sam's voice from the parking lot. So you head over, and he seems to be dealing with a bunch of wounded bikers. The bike tars. There's a few more of them now who have popped tires, bite marks all over their bodies. He seems to be relatively unharmed, and is kind of directing everyone in which way to go.
So I assume that's our friend in Columbus.
He shrugs his shoulders and says, "Might be one of them."
One of them. You didn't say there would be multiple now, Sam.
Only one of them is giving me trouble. I haven't run into much from the
wait,
North.
That's the
wait.
one.
You're saying you want us to go up against the Norse?
Oh, he's from the Norse, from their history, if you could call it that.
Oh, so it's a he.
Yes, it's a he.
Does he have a name?
Perhaps.
Can you write down the name?
Oh, I could simply say it if you want me to. I'm just not one to.
That's
That's
what I was getting at, Sam.
his name's Fafnir.
Have Lulu Google it.
What was that?
Fafnir.
Fafnir.
Fafner.
IR.
Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, thank you, Google lady. I appreciate it. Alright, so...
He wouldn't be one to command these, though. These are something else.
Something else. So you don't know what this was, Sam.
I have no idea why these attacked me.
I'm too tired to argue with you. Is there any way we can rest here tonight, or what time? Hold on, what time is it, by the way?
It's
You said it was dusk when we started seeing wolves.
yeah.
So...
It's you know, the sun has just set. So it's probably around 9 o'clock. So not too late.
All right. I look back at our group of bite-marked and slightly furry individuals now. Do we want to chill here for the night? I don't think we should be driving, per se.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm assuming we all have some sort of sleeping arrangement, be it bags or...
I'll find
I
one.
don't...
Giant
Nah, you're-
dog.
Giant wolf dog things.
Can any of you guys light a fire?
Yes, I actually can. I
Yeah.
pull out a Zippo I have out of my pocket.
I have survival, so yeah, I could do that.
I
Like
pull
you
out
just-
my sleeping pack and go to an edge near the near the forest, and lean up against the tree and start feeding more beef jerky to my backpack.
Cool. We'll get a fire
I'm gonna
going
walk
over
up
there.
to Iowin, sort of at a distance, not like too close. But you're right there, darling.
I just get a bit out of control sometimes.
I know what that's like.
I have now pulled a harmonica out of my backpack.
Oh
and I'm
no! Come
playing the
on.
harmonica next to the fire. I'm actually gonna find the song. Hold on. We'll get it going in a second. So I've tended to the fire, and we have
Nobody knows.
Everyone's turning in for the night. I'm going to sort of hop on Maeve and try to find myself a bar and have a good night.
Yeah, is there a bar nearby?
Yeah, this
Oh god. Okay, as soon as I hear that, I look over to Kieran. I'm like, hey, let's find a drinking hole somewhere.
Yeah, so this gas station is right off the main highway out west. So you guys are within about 30 minutes. You're able to find a bar.
Alright.
Sweet.
I hope you could have. I hope you heard the harmonica.
We heard it.
Great.
That's why we left.
I look for whiskey.
As you guys,
and I look for a lady.
as you guys are going through, okay, when you go up to one of these ladies to talk, she's talking to her friend, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, did you see this video on YouTube? This guy just jumps through the air at this person on a wolf. It's already got like 1 million views, and she's watching a very, very dusky shape hop through the air and land in a tree and miss their target."
Lulu, what's your YouTube name? Because you're not like a YouTube star.
I'm like, I see this, and I know to keep it quiet, but I nudge him. I'm like, holy shit, I'm famous.
Okay. So, I think we'll end it there.
Agreed.
Seems like a good.
Oh. Thanks for watching, everybody, on
Yeah.
Our
Twitch.
Thank
two
you.
viewers.
Yeah.
Three
And
viewers?
Senior
I don't know.
J-Man, I hope you come next week.
I apologize
And
for
everybody else.
flipping back and forth because right now the streaming thing is picking up my monitor because it wasn't able to sense Roll20 for some reason. So they get to see me go back and forth to try to keep track of what you guys are doing and find the stats for
Nice.
everybody. So they know
Yeah.
some things that could be spoilers and whatnot. So nobody go watch the.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Don't spoil the
You're
thing.
trying to say we shouldn't watch the video.
The VOD.
You could. I mean, we'll see how well I did a job of it. And if you can read fast enough or read the fine print, because I think it's pretty
That's what
small.
pause buttons are for.
Yeah,
You guys might
Anyway.
know more than we do.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you next week on Monday at the same time, where we see where this rambunctious group takes us. So, bye-bye, everybody.